Mac, I hate you. Mac, you're a wiener. No, but yeah, Mac, it's time. It's time to go back to the swing of things. Back to the old grind. I just can't wait to play Express tomorrow. That's gonna be the fun bit. That's gonna be the fun little bit. Oh, that's what I had to do. That's what I wanted to do before I streamed. I wanted to pre-order MLB. I wanted to pre-order MLB. Forgot to do it. Oops. Ah. Big raid. Big raid. Oh, should I use the RPD again?
Domination. Taking C. Take the objectives. Enemy has Alpha.
But you see, I got a lot of help with that. Oh. Here. Come on. Oh no.
Threat neutralized.
I feel like it'd be fun to play like a herb for a couple. Although I'm getting a little tired of this RPD. I think I'm just going back to the M16. Just deal with it. Yeah. Enough of playing like that. Where'd he go? Like, he can't be that far away. He's right there.
Enemy is Bravo.
Come on. You gotta be... You gotta be kidding me with that. That's kind of dumb. Come on, where you go? Come on.
Taking B.
Dude, what are my teammates doing? Like, genuinely, what the fuck? What are we doing?
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Come here, NBA young boy. Got him too.
Securing Alpha. Securing B.
Oh, good, great. God bless.
Dominating us. Go on the
Fuck.
offensive.
Ooh, ripped his head. Ooh.
Alpha locked down.
I gotta watch this way. I can't really watch behind me. Yeah. And it wasn't even behind me, it was across. I can't really watch that. Like, teammate, come on, man. Don't worry about that up top position. Clear the middle and help get the fucking position. Come on. Watch this. Watch the door. I should have kept shooting. Why did I stop? I mean, we're not gonna come back, but we are gonna cut a little bit. If we can hold it, we're gonna cut deeply into their lead. Only down a little bit going into half. Okay, what the hell was that guy in the corner watching? You're sitting in that corner not to watch the door. You don't watch the door from that corner. You watch the truck. You watch the Dude, they love the head glitch on this team. Oh my.
It's not over.
They love the head glitch.
Fight back.
Head.
Losing Bravo. Enemy spy plane inbound.
Oh my god.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
But it's weird, right? Like the M16, sometimes that's a kill. Sometimes that's not. It's strange. M16 is so inconsistent. It really is.
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
Here. That's for sure. Are you kidding?
Taking Bravo.
Oh. Ooh.
Half time.
I didn't even think this was that awesome, to be honest. It's only a double kill. Because they counted something else in the equation. Oh, they counted that. Alright. I mean, okay.
Switching rally points. Capture the objective.
Objective capture in progress.
Taking Alpha. Enemy took
Like-
Charlie.
If you're all gonna sit on A just to cap it a little bit, you need to then make a B push. There's no excuse to not have a B push going on then. Oh my Christ. Why do I always have to be teamed up with fucking morons? Like, come on, man. Cleanse it. You gotta go. Watch the mid, watch the mid. It's like, who am I talking to? Like,
Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
it's a joke, honestly. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, we got people in the mid who aren't watching the side. Like, what do you do? If you're gonna be in the mid, right? You've gotta watch the side. Like, that's gotta be your job. Come on, man. Come on. And then he kills me with a fucking pistol. Like, that's another thing that's just they've gotta change, right? Like, I get, like, it's good for the sandbox. I get it's good for the sandbox, but there's no reason on this planet that a pistol should be able to outclass an M16. Just sorry. I'll never be down with that.
Assist me on this objective.
Bravo locked down.
I'll never ever agree with them. That pistols should be able to
Losing Alpha.
outgun. What? Yeah, okay. Enough of that. Thanks. Because you have the whole B.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
Well, that was quick.
Losing Bravo.
I don't want to hear any bullshit, man. How is that not a kill? Come on. Jeff, how's that not a kill? How are you, Jeff? How are you?
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Huh?
Enemy counter spy plane inbound. Sitrep, napalm strike.
How have we not lost B? That's the big thing. Like, they were about a second away from capping that. Like, see, that's ridiculous. What you just saw right there was kind of crazy too. The fact that I can just stand in a Molotov and just be like, okay, I'm in a Molotov. I totally disagree with that. I still disagree with the fact how they treat the napalm in this game. It's a joke. I saw, hey, you don't have to be good at Call of Duty to see that, you know, sometimes this game sucks. Sometimes this game's an unmitigated joke. I see you've been really hitting that Far Cry 5 grind, Jeff. And that's good that you found a game that you're really enjoying, that you're ripping it. That's what it's all about. You gotta find that game that you enjoy, you can get good content out of. And then if it does well with viewers, I mean, that's even more fantastic. Where did this guy go? Bad shot. Not smart. Shit.
Losing Bravo.
No, we're not. If he didn't kill him, my nade was. My nade was gonna get him.
Artillery targeting
Oh,
detected.
good lord.
Artillery inbound.
Ah! Yeah. I've never played any of the Far Cry. None of it. So, you know, that's good that, you know, that you're almost done with it. Those types of playthroughs, it's very sad when they're done. Because you enjoy them and you get so into it and you have a good time.
Hey, asshole, check your targets.
What?
It's as good
Are
as
you
ours.
fucking
Finish
kidding me?
strong.
We've caught the dub, so it doesn't matter.
We lost B.
We're positive. Yo, Matt, what's good? What's good, Matt? It's been a long time no see. I'm still fucking pissed about that. That's so gay. What's good? What's good, Matt?
Taking B.
A lot's changed since you've last were at the thing. We've got 214 followers. I think 12 subs.
Losing A.
Life's moving pretty good. Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're being dominated. Get aggressive. Enemy spy plane inbound.
What the fuck is this?
Taking A. Securing C.
Oh, we have B. Alright, thank God. Holy shit. Oh my Christ. Yeah, been grinding. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Where do you work, Matt? I've been actually excited about moving on to Joe Street. A lot of play-on titles. They are fun. Okay. Now, Jeff, when you're done, like, done with Far Cry 5, are you gonna move on to other Far Cries? Are you gonna keep hitting that Far Cry? I know that you also, I've watched your Madden that you're doing the Jet franchise, and I know that you still do MLB, and some NBA, but would you continue to do more Far Cries in the future. Glad to see. Yeah, it's doing really well, Matt. It really is doing so fantastic. It really is, and it's support from guys like you who I went to Kellenberg with. A lot of Kellenberg support, actually. Jesse, Monge, Chris McDaniels, Romeo, Rizzo. A lot of people have been coming through. Vinny, Crumb, just a lot of support from a lot of good people from Kellenberg, and then Jeff, who's from college. We were in Hofstra together. We were in the radio station together. So just a lot of support from, and then my family and family friends and stuff like that. So it's just been, a ton of support. And then a bunch of guys, who I've met through games, playing against them. And then just people coming through. So it's really just been such a wonderful mix of people. I would consider it, but I'm thinking about moving on to another game for the Let's Play, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I think you mentioned that. A couple of weeks ago when you were in here and we were talking about stuff. I might have asked you that same exact question.
Objective secure.
And I think you said something about Dragon Ball, that it was recommended to you, or that you had a plan for it and something like that, and it didn't. Something was copywritten. I thought there was something about Dragon Ball.
Capturing. Protect my six.
I thought you had mentioned it before. I saw you wrote, Matt. Let me just. I'll read it right after this.
Taking C.
Come on! He's got a, I would've been very upset if he had turned that around on me. Hold on, let me just finish this and then I'll read your message, Matt. Okay. Working part-time at a small payroll company doing some light auditing work. Yeah, we're getting into the audit time. Oh, hello. Dude, the spawns are so fucked in this game. Yeah, back at school grind, trying to finish my 100, take the CPA. Yep. Alright. I get it. Yeah, I know. I have a couple of friends who are accountants and things like that, payroll and stuff. January to April, it's all. That's when the fun begins. I mean, that's the big grind time. And my first Dragon Ball had to stop because they blocked scenes and that was unacceptable. Okay. See, I remember some things, Jeff. I have a pretty good memory. I'm not. No, I don't talk a good game here. I legit remember what's good. I thought I heard you mention it before, something like that. From when I remember the second game, there none of that. Okay, all right. Because I definitely, I don't know if it was you had. No. It's just. Some people get really, freaked out at the fact that I'm able to remember, a lot of things. Like that, it might have just been one little passing comment, a month ago, but I still remember it. People find that really, really strange that I'm able to do that. But, no, I mean, Let's Plays. I stopped my Fallout. It wasn't really doing that fantastic. I know that you gotta do stuff that you enjoy. That was bad. That you like. And it's not so much about views. But, at the same time, I think that if it's not doing tremendously well, and other things at the exact same time are, I think you kind of stick with that. So, for me, COD has been so great. I think I got almost 100 views the last time I streamed it. Then, oh shit, that was a double. Well, two-piece medal. Oh, I did it again to him. Oh, if I didn't get flashed, I actually would have. 100%, Matt. 100%. I think do you have me added on well, it's the same on both. I'll write it into chat. That's it on Xbox or PlayStation. I have both. I have Cold War on both. Shoot me a friend request, and then you're in, and then we'll rip. Same thing with you, Jeff. I don't got an issue. I don't know, Jeff, are we friends yet? Yeah. What? Oh, I'm still searching. Jeff, I'm fucking... It's insane. I was close. Like, Costco had a bundle, and it was for, and you had to be a member. My parents are members. I wasn't ready, like, for it. I should have been ready when they did Xbox earlier in the day. I should have been on the game. I should have been on the ball. That probably was a really good attempt that I let go by the wayside. Okay, Xbox gamer tag. Yep, I'll add. Variety DC. Wait, is there a space?
This one's
Is there a space, Matt, or is it just or is it the two Variety DC? Oh, Jeff, you didn't. All right. Well, you can add. You can add me too. I have no issues. I have no problems with that. You can toss invites. Not invites. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna be ripping this tomorrow, 100%. We got the new zombie map coming out tomorrow, FireBC, and we're gonna be and then also with my friends PJ and Mac. Well, Mac's my cousin, but you know, whatever. We're gonna be ripping that Express. Yep. Okay. I'll add it, Matt. After the game, actually. I got nothing else to do in the off time. But, you know, Matt, you're definitely gonna be interested in it. But Jeff, you know, me and Jeff were in the sports department, so maybe it'll tickle both your fancies. But Jeff definitely, because he's in sports media, and we were in sports media together. But I'm gonna be starting up a podcast, and really also because Jeff he rips MLB 20, so it's possible that he knows the guy. But if you know Major Mangoes, he's an Australian streamer of MLB. He also played for the Twins in the minors. We've become good friends over the last week and a half, and we're gonna be starting up a podcast about baseball and sports, and we're gonna be chatting. He has a whole bunch of players and stuff that he wants to talk to and stuff, and it'll be on Twitch, like a variety kind of, you know, just kind of chatting like a Joe Rogan type of thing with these sports figures, but also we're gonna be talking sports and stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be ripping that new release. But yeah, that's what I've got kind of in the works. Me and him have been working on it, Jeff, so figured I'd start to spread that news around. He has like 2.7 followers on here. He's, I think, he was in the top 50 in the world in players. I think he's in the top 15 in streamers of MLB. And he's really good friends with Kyle. And I'm sure you know who Kyle is, so. I'm sure you know who Kyle is, so. You know, the fact that, there's that going on too. Yeah, no, it's definitely very exciting. Because he told me that he wanted to work on a podcast for sports and stuff, and that he had a lot of these connections, but he didn't have a host. And I kind of was like, hey, like I made my own talk show, and clips of that talk show were in 2 Marconi award-winning montages. You know, when we won the Marconi, Jeff, you know, when we won the Marconi the second and third time, clips of Empire were in both of those montages. So, you know, I said that I have like a lot of technical accreditation. I produced it for many years. I made it. I know what sounds good and what sounds bad and stuff. And I brought out a list of people that I had interviewed and stuff. And we were kind of going. He was kind of like a little hesitant, but not like 100%. He was like 5%. Right? He was on board with what he was hearing. But then when I told him that I had an actual like Bachelor's of Arts degree from Hofstra in journalism, it was like boom. You know, he was like, I'm sold. Let's go. Let's rip. So that's what we've been doing, and I've been kind of messaging him back and forth, you know, trying to figure out a name and what's gonna be our angle. What are we gonna be talking about? You know, what's gonna be making us different and special, and ideas for segments and things like that. So yeah, no, we've been working on it, and I've been kind of grinding on it by myself, just trying to think about what can I incorporate, what do I want to bring to the table. But also, what I want to message him is kind of just be like, I have the talent to execute for you. What do you want to see? And let's go, and then I'll go help you execute it. Like, that's really what I want to kind of have it be. Obviously, parts of my vision as well, but you know what I'm saying? I would like to ask him that question and be like, hey, what do you want out of it? And then we can kind of go from there. You know? Does that make sense? Come on. Damn. Oh, not bad. But you know, yeah, that's what we're working on, and it's very exciting. It's very special. Very excited about it. I really am. I really am very excited to work with them on it. It should be a fun little project. It'll be a fun little project. But kind of like what it is like, you know, he's got these connections. And I want to use those to help create something very special. And I have the knowledge to create the podcast and the show. And I want to help take my knowledge and then take his vision and then, you know, pop it out in the world and hopefully have it be something that people like to hear. It's really what I'm hoping that we can do. Like Jeff. You know, sir, and probably Matt too. You know Sergio Roma. I've talked to him a little bit, just a bit, just a wee bit. I've actually I gifted him 3 months. He was subbed to Mangoes and it ran out, and I gifted him 3 months of sub, and it was funny. And then we talked in the Discord. It was cool, very cool. But no, I definitely, that's what I want to do. Is I want to help. And also help myself, too. You know, I want to help myself grow and, you know, be a host of this podcast with Nate. I don't call him Major or Mangoes anymore. I call him Nate. And he calls me Dylan. Even though I loved when he called me Sanders. I really did. You know, I have no issue when people call me by my last name. Maybe it's because, and Matt can attest to this, for years, teachers and my classmates never called me Dylan.
We're in the lead.
Ever since pep rally, they never called me Dylan. It was always Sanders, and that was it. And teachers would say it, and I didn't find it a disrespect. I said, all right, no, yeah, I'm probably gonna be on until about like 6:30, Matt, 6:45. But I thank you very much for tuning in. Also, Matt, I'm not pushing. You know me, I don't push. But I'm pretty sure that your Prime sub has to be up. It has to be renewed. I'm pretty sure. I thought so. I thought you did it in December. and it's February. I thought that you might be running out of time. Because I know you said, like, oh, you'll toss it to me because you don't use it. And I was like, oh, thank you. And, I don't want it to not be used, and it, you know, and then you kind of, what do you call it? And then you're not subbed, and it's like, oh, you know? I don't know, I don't like asking for it, you know, I just, you did? Oh, you did. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to ask for it. You know, I don't like doing that. You know, I get awkward about it. You know, I don't, see how I'm, like, talking around in circles? I don't really like to do that, you know? But, listen, I appreciate it. I really do, Matt. It's, you know, I'm pretty sure, wait, were you the first sub, or was Jeff the first sub? I think, I thought Jeff was. That's one of the, I'm gonna have to go back in the archives and look at that. I'm almost 100% sure that you been meaning to, I just haven't been on. No, Nan. It's all good. It's all good, Matt. See, I always called you Matt. But that, you know, like, I always called you Matt. I think it's a guy thing. I really do. I think it's a guy thing where, I guess maybe because it's, you know, we get called it in sports a lot, but you don't really hear girls say girls' last names. They don't go by, you know, girls' last names. You go, you know, I think it's a guy thing. But not with, like bro bros. Like, my friend, like, my friend PJ, I've never called him Weeks. I think it's a case by case, but I also do think that in a high school setting, amongst a group of friends, I definitely believe that that it's a guy thing to just call people by their last names. Oh, dude, Jeff. Oh, bro, I can't even fucking wait for that shit. I thought Joe Burrow's tweet about how he grew up playing that game, and then the year after he wins the Heisman, it comes out. But it's probably not going to be out for another year and a half. Probably, they said college season 2022. So, you know, I just think it's going to be very interesting if there's a MUT for it. How are they going to get around monetizing points and stuff on college players? I don't know. That's gonna be hard. I don't know. Hopefully, you know, Madden can chill the fuck out. I still believe MLB has the best system by far. One universal currency. By the end of the game, you're rolling in that shit. But here's the thing, Jeff. 14 was 7 years ago, and by the time this game comes out, 8. Microtransactions were not the way that they are now. They just weren't. You know, I'm not trying to be angry at you. You know me. But you know what I'm saying? That's, in my opinion, that's like saying, oh, go look at Modern Warfare 3 on microtransactions. And you could say, oh, well, that's nice. And yeah, we're kind of back to that now, where it's purely cosmetic items and class creations and stuff. But then you're skipping over all of Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Infinite Warfare with the loot boxes. So, you know, there's gonna be, you know, points to buy, and there's gonna be packs and stuff, and there's gonna be a lot of monetization and money stuff, you know. That's what's gonna happen, and it's gonna suck. It's just, I just wish that you can, you know, that's the one thing about MLB, like I was saying, and I kind of got a little sidetracked on my own brain, but that you can spend $0 and earn stubs sell cards, buy low, sell high, all that shit. You know, flip cards. You could do all that work. And if you're good at the game and you go 12-0 in BR, you get those cards. You go 900 points in ranked, you get those cards as well. You get the middle pack at 500. You know, if you're good at conquest and all that, you grind on that shit. You know, player programs and all that. You can earn, with 0 money, you can earn every card in the game. And I think that's so fantastic. And that's why they're the best model.
Victory's close. Make the CIA proud.
And I just wish that that model would be shared by all the other games. You know, yeah, there's no money spent teams in NBA, and there's no money spent teams in NHL and Madden, but they don't compare to the people who rip thousands of dollars of cards, get the packs, get the coin, and then they're able to have, you know, the Goon Squad assembled. That's not able to happen. You're not able to earn all of the coin necessary in offline settings to do that. No, I know what you mean about it. They use the NFL players in their college teams. I'm sure that's how they're gonna do it, right? Former Heisman Trophy winners and stuff like that, former cover athletes. I don't have any doubt that that's what they're gonna do. You know, college standouts. You know, players in the NFL who kind of sucked but were awesome in the NFL, and of course, there's also NFL Hall of Famers and shit like that. But you know, MLB I just think is the best. I just think it's the best by a country mile, to be completely honest with you. I just don't, you know, and I've been on both sides of the coin. I've spent a good amount of cash on Madden. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was a joke on Empire for months. On Madden 18, the fact that I spent like $2,000. But again, I never, and this is my thing about microtransactions and stuff. I never spent into debt. I never spent more money than I had. I know that's spending into debt. But, you know, like if I had $100, I didn't rip the $100. I ripped 25 of it. I was very smart, but when I had a ton of money after the holidays, I had like, you know, $1,000 or $2 in the bank. Sure, I ripped a couple. I went $400 or $500 in, you know, in. But I never did anything that I didn't want to. I was never pressured to do anything, and I wasn't addicted. Now, yes, if I was like a Troy Dan, right, and I could rip on stream all day, every day, and rip packs, I 100% would. And, you know, as long as I had the money to do it, I wouldn't have a problem, you know, with that. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that, where I don't really have a problem with how much money I spent on those games, because, as you can see, I'm still surviving, right? I have a monitor, I have a gaming PC, I have this stuff. I've never been financially crunched. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to brag, but what I'm trying to say is that, you know, I have never been kind of, I've never been kind of against paying for the cards and ripping and stuff, because it is fun. I mean, you know, it's not, you know, bad. Like in April, I can guarantee you I'm gonna sink a couple $100 into MLB, because that's what I've done the last couple of years. And I go to get that top player. You know, is it smart to do it? Probably not, because if you wait long enough, you'll eventually get every card through the tens of thousands of packs that you'll get, and the prices and the sales and the this and the that. But it depends on also how I feel at the time. I might say, nah, I'm not going to do that. And then I don't. But, you know, I also get that viewpoint that you said right there, Jeff, about that, you know, you don't spend more money than what you paid to get the game. I get that. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. The only time that I had an issue with it is, like, when it's tailored towards children. Like, Call of Duty, it's an adult game, but everybody, come on. How many 13-year-olds you know play this game? I mean, 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 15. Who was playing it when they were 13, you know? My first COD was when I was 13 years old. You know, give me a fucking break. So, I get that, but, like, sports games are for total children. Like, those are for children. And, you know, kids don't really understand the concept. Like, I was just explaining about spending into debt and being prudent. You know, do you need to rip that pack today? No. You know, so I'm not going to. Some days, the answer obviously is yes, right? You know, you want to rip the pack. But, some days it's not. Kids don't understand that concept. So, you know, that's why the microtransaction is such a scary thing for the kids. And listen, it's legalized gambling. It's legalized gambling for kids. 100%. It 100% is. And I know that, and everybody knows that. I wrote a paper on it, actually. Not a paper, it was an actual news story for a class. It was my last class ever at Hofstra. I wrote a story about it. About microtransactions to video games, and I brought up everything. I brought up Star Wars and the, you know, EA Battlefront and, you know, the stuff in GTA. The fact that it would take like $20,000 to own everything in GTA. Come on. You know, all that. I wrote a whole long, like, it was like a, you know, usual shit, like 600, 800 words, you know. I said, Professor, I can't do it. I can't do the 800 words. I said, you're getting 5,000 words, no less. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, let me write it. I'm gonna send it to you. You can figure it out. Like, I'm gonna just write this out, and I'm gonna show you that this is a lot of information. I can't cut it. I cannot physically cut any of this information. It all is important when talking about microtransactions in video games. She goes, okay. And she read it. She goes, wow. You got any more? I go, yeah, hell yeah, I got a lot more. And I think I wound up writing an 8,000-word expose on it. And she wanted to publish it. She was like, did you ever publish this, or is this copywritten from anybody else? I go, no, this is all me. I said I watched a lot of YouTube videos on the subject. I credited them where due. You know, but this is also from personal experience. I interviewed like 10 of my friends on the deal. Like, it was I love doing it, actually. I love doing it. But it was all just about how it's gotten out of hand. I think it's gotten better. I think it's gotten way better. Microtransactions in video games has gotten a lot more chill. Not a lot of pay to win, cosmetic, being funky. You know, I think Fortnite had a really big hand in that. But you know, we've definitely moved on from where we were. I hope that little rant was interesting. That little ramble.
Hardpoint lockdown. Enemy counter spy plane inbound. Hardpoint contested.
I saw what you wrote. I don't condemn people who put more money into the game. I just see it as a little desperate. And like you said, eventually you get the cards in the game. You want to put money in. Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it. I get both sides of the coin. I get the people that are like, that's dumb. And there are people like that. I'm not saying you're like that, but there are people that are like that. I also get the people who are like, no, it's my money and I'll do what I want. I understand that. I've been on that side of the debate as well. You know, I'm on this, I get the side of the legalized gambling. I just told you, I wrote 8,000 word expose on it. I get the side that say, you know what? You know, that's life. You know, there's a lot of different sides to the coin. And I get all of them, right? It's one of these debates where you can understand all the sides. It's one of the few debates where you can actually, like, understandably take a two-sided issue. You know, what do I believe? If you wanted to curtail it, and I think that you should be able to have to register how old you are, like so that you wouldn't get kicked off the game. Like, obviously 13-year-olds play COD, right? Like, they know that. Like, the developers even know that. Like, the only reason that the rating system is just so that they don't get sued. But, like, if you are not above 18 and you have to prove it, there has to be, like, actual proof. Like, you can't say that if you say you're over 18, you have to show, like, your ID or something. And it has to be, like, verified, right? Like, if you are not over 18, you can't buy anything other than DLC map packs for the game. You can't buy cosmetics. You can't buy this or that. That way, it would stop people who aren't prudent, even if you want to lower it to 16. It would stop people who aren't so economically prudent from spending money that is not theirs. Like, no 13-year-old has their own credit card. It's close in these days, in this day and age, but they don't.
Hardpoint locked down. Contesting hardpoint.
You know, it's so to stop anything bad from happening, you would do that. Like, I think it's a fair system, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, they could lie.
Hardpoint contested.
But what I was thinking is like an actual age verification system.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. C-trap. Napalm strike inbound. Hardpoint contested.
And see, that right there is why I hate this game. I should be dead. That napalm should have killed me. That napalm is ridiculous. The fact that I can run right through the napalm and, like, act like it's not even an issue.
Deploying trophy.
Contesting hardpoint.
That attack chopper did nothing. Nothing.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
That attack chopper did nothing for me. Yeah. I get it. You know, it's a hard debate. But I just think, like I said, I'll go back to it and I'll keep saying it. I just think MLB is the best. The only change that I would do to MLB, the only thing, is I would increase... Yeah. Yeah. Jeff, you can curse in my chat. It's all fucking good, son. It's all good. But, you know, the only thing that I would say about it that they could do better on MLB is one, more player programs. I mean, like, come on. Two a season was kind of dumb. There should have been at least one a week. Like, come on. Like, give me that content. I think that they got to go out there with this new Xbox Wave and get a ton more. It's the same legends, the same people over and over. They've got to get mad more legends. We're also on to next gen. Like, I don't want to hear it. We need to get more legends. And I think there needs to be more variants of these legends and flashbacks and stuff like that. Like, there's no reason that there shouldn't have also been a 90 Daniel Murphy, like that postseason card that was in the game last year. Bring it back. Like, there's hundreds of cards that they could bring back. Put them as rewards in the middle of a season. Like, who gives a shit? I mean, in the middle of an inning. Like, who cares? Yeah, Reyes, but see, the thing is, they lose the rights to these guys. And, like, I just think that the whole rights thing has to be fixed. Right? Like, you're in the Hall of Fame, boom, rights. Like, you know, I think it's fucking dumb that we can get Cy Young's rights, but we can't get Hank Aaron, who just died 5 minutes ago. We can't get Clemente. We can't get, you know, even people alive don't have to be dead. Jose Reyes was just in the league, but because he's out of the league now, we can't get Jose Reyes. Ichiro. Can't get Ichiro. You know, David Wright. You know, those are two Met signature cards that should be in the game. You know, and you go down the line. Kevin Youkilis. You know, there's definitely Jason Veritek. I mean, there's so many cards that could help tell the story of baseball if you have a baseball game. I mean, look at the NBA. Now, you could say, oh, the NBA has, like, 12 players on a team, like 12, 14 players on a team. You know, there's not that many players, whatever. But, like, the NBA has hundreds and thousands, like, legitimate, of old players. Even players who kind of fucking suck. Like, Sambalar. Like, he fucking sucks. But they've got his right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go out and work. Like, I'm not saying that we need, you know, Nick Evans fucking rights from the Mets in 08. But what I'm saying is, like, Hall of Famers. People who are in the Hall of Fame. Number retires, right? Like, those types of people, we need to get their rights going. You know, we need their rights. You know, that's the biggest thing. But also being able to earn all 3 inning bosses, I think. Because that's the actual only other thing. If you're good enough to go 12-0 in BR and get all those cards, and you're good enough to go 900 every season in ranked, and eventually work your way up and get the cards, buy the other ones when they're dirt-ass cheap. The only cards you'd ever have to buy are your inning bosses. Now, the 11th inning brought in an extra 1, but you still have to buy one of them. Like, what it should be is 300, maybe like a 450 or a 500, and then like a 700 reward. You know, I think that's the other big thing. More player programs, get more legends. I also think that there should be rewards for going 6-0. There's that halfway reward for getting the 500 points on ranked. I think that there should be a reward for getting 6-0. For getting halfway. You know, but like David Wright, former player, and like they had his rights, but they don't have them anymore. Like, why is that a thing? That should be totally like fixed, you know. Maybe that's what the new CBA should talk about. It's like, hey, if you played baseball, your rights are going to SDS. And they'll make a card if they see fit to make a card for you. Like, can you imagine that game crammed with thousands more players? How many more theme teams could be created? You know, like, another thing that I just think is weird is the only Edgar Martinez card this entire year was the 95 Edgar that came out at the beginning of the year. Like, that's it. Like, they never even come out with a 99, and he's a Hall of Famer. I just felt like that was very odd, very weird to me. But I also think that they should have way more player conquest, player programs, hidden cards. You know, like the Nation of Baseball, they hide cards in there. Hide cards in other conquests. You know, like the Met conquest, right? All those conquests for Stage 4, you know, for the Team Affinity. Fucking hide a couple of Met cards in there. Hide a fucking
We're losing this fight.
you know, a mid-80s or a bronze or silver receiver from 83. You know, go hide in a Jerry Koosman card or a Doc Gooden card. You know, they could have filled each team up with like 5 cards. You know, each team that you beat in the conquest, you get a card. You know, from the team's conquest that you're beating. So you beat the Rockies in the Met one, you know, you get a Met card, right? You know, shit like that. Make it exciting. Make it fun. You know, I felt that only like one conquest, and then sometimes there was a second conquest that would come out for that inning. I felt like they could do way more. Now you could say, oh, Dylan, you're being greedy, you're being outlandish, you're being out of pocket. I don't really think I am, to be completely honest with you. I think that I'm being very safe when it comes to it. You know, I really think that they could come out with thousands. And if you think I'm wrong, like, tell me. But I think that they can come out with thousands of more cards and just make it, just expand it, you know? Just expand the whole thing. No, Jeff, I agree with you. And I felt that was a missed opportunity too. And I understand that you're giving those best players... Like, I understand the sweaty thought behind it. Which is, the best players deserve the best cards. So if they're going to go online and be great with those cards, they deserve to have a card that reflects that. I get that argument. But at the same time, for someone like me who hates online, I missed out on a whole swath of cards. Versions of cards that I was using. Like, I still think you should use them online. I still think you should use them online, Jeff. But here's the thing. Double them up. You need double the stats. Alright? You need to double stats. Hell, even triple the stats. You know what you say? Alright, you know what? You want it to be fair? Triple the stats with Mickey Mantle. I mean, triple's kind of whack. But double the stats with Mickey Mantle. Offline, you get him. Because it would help all those people that are trying to grind for the conquest. Grind. You know, grind on this, grind on that. You know, you want to get them easier? Go online and play. If you want to get them, grind offline. Because I think that the Prestige is only catered to one player. One type of player. And, you know, nobody wants to face this actual fact. Like, it's a real fact of the matter. But it would actually stop boosting lobbies. You know, nobody wants to face that fact. It would stop boosting lobbies. Because there'd be no need to say, oh, I need to hit a home run with Mantle and I'll quit. There'd be no more messages of that. Because if they wanted Mantle, they would go play offline at the polo ground and go to directional and try to just pull right or left, you know. It would stop those that asking for grinding online. It just would. It just would. And if you say, oh no, it wouldn't, I don't really think then you understand what's going on, because it just would. Because again, those noobs that are like, I need to ask for the stats or I'll never get them. Well, they won't have to ask for the stats because they've got it offline, right? So it wouldn't have to happen. They wouldn't have to worry about it.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
I knew that was a Semtex kill. That's why I wasn't really concerned about it. I went a little negative,
We're almost out of time.
but I'm just chatting. I'm just having a good time. Bro, the gameplay needs to be corrected. And the animations need to be corrected too. If we're gonna be honest and we're gonna have an actual talk about the game, I mean, it's kind of a joke, to be honest with you.
Return to base.
I mean,
Kick their sorry asses.
there's no way that you can convince me that, and Jeff, you've probably watched thousands of baseball games like I have, that I think that it's disgusting that 75 to 80% of the animations that I watch, that I see, I've never seen before a day in my life. What I believe with the Perfect Perfects, Jeff, what I believe with the Perfect Perfects is you should be rewarded with your PCI placement. So, if you hit a Perfect fly ball, it should be a home run. Perfect liner, it should be a base hit. A Perfect grounder should maybe be a base hit, or it's an error. Like, you should be rewarded. You had perfect timing, perfect position. You should be rewarded with perfect results. The game should be tailored to those people who are good enough at the game to get perfects. I think that the just early, just lates, those are your fly balls. And I'm not saying that home runs shouldn't occur on a late or an early, because they happen in real life. But you shouldn't give up 3 early home runs at Ship It, and you hit 2 perfect fly balls to dead central, and they get caught. Sorry, I don't agree with that. I think that's rewarding bad gameplay, and it creates no skill gap. And listen, I'm one of those people that isn't even good at the game, but I still think that there should be a skill gap. I think that if you're absurd at the game, you should be rewarded for being absurd at the game, and you should be absurd at the game. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you should not be punished because the opponent sucks ass. And we have to even the playing field because he sucks. So what does that say? I could, and I think that's what me and Nate might talk about too. Might talk about with the player, right? We might talk like, oh, what do you think of the game and stuff. But again, what I'm talking about is that there's no reason on this planet that should be allowed. That, you know, that skill gap should be allowed to occur. I mean, that the skill gap shouldn't exist. That there should be a skill gap. If you fucking suck at the game, you should be able to fucking suck at the game. If you are good at the game, you should be rewarded by being good at the game. And that's how I feel. And that's how I feel about all of these games. Every game. You should be good at it. Not single player games, because who gives a shit? But, you know, online games, you should be good. Now, another thing, and Jeff, I'm sure you're gonna agree with it. Listen, it's not just I'm talking to Jeff. Anyone who's listening when I post this to YouTube, anyone that plays the game, if you don't agree with what I'm about to say, you're out of your fucking mind. I think that a pitcher's control, no matter what their overall is, that a pitcher's, and the overall should even help it even more, but a pitcher's control should make a fucking difference. If I hit a perfect timing release on any pitch anywhere in the zone, that should be where the pitch goes. If the guy has 125 control, that pitch should go exactly goddamn where I want it to. I can't tell you how many times I watched Nate play the fucking game, and he's got a perfect fucking fastball release in the upper corner, trying to pin someone in 0-2, and that thing bleeds over the heart of the plate with a fucking good pitcher, and it's a dinger derby. That is egregious. Why have control even be a statistic if that doesn't make a damn difference? If I can have a guy who throws better, who has 50 control, he's a 55 fucking common pitcher, and he's got 40 control, and he has more control on his breaking pitches than a 99 DeGrom with 100 and something control. Blows my mind. And it shouldn't have anything to do about pitcher meter, right? If you use the meter or if you use the plate thing, if you're hitting perfect on your timing, like, here's the thing. They don't allow that to happen because it would create too much of a skill gap. I hear that all the time. Oh, it would create, the great players, they'd be able to dot up the corners. Okay, and, like, you're acting like that doesn't happen in Major League Baseball. You're telling me that these pitchers that are on the top of the crypt, they paint the corners, they paint the fucking sides, they paint the up and down. You know, what? They fucking aren't allowed to do that because they're too fucking good? The batter says, no, you can't pitch on the outside part of the plate, you can't paint that corner. The ump says, no, you can't paint that corner, you're too good at the game. Like, no. Man, like, come on. If you want an actual baseball simulator, if I've got a guy out there that's able to pinpoint his pitches, and you can't hit him, tough fucking break. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna have perfect on every pitch. Kyle doesn't do it, nobody does it. Because every pitcher is different, every pitcher has different timing, and sometimes there's lag. So you're not always gonna have perfect, and you're not always gonna paint. But the amount of times that I see a perfect curveball that's set to end a couple of inches below the strike zone, go right over the heart of the plate and get mollywopped 5,000 feet away from the home plate. I'm sorry. That's egregious. That can't be allowed to happen. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, but Jeff, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why even fuck around with the meter? Just turn the meter off and let me just press X or Y or whatever. Press your buttons whenever you want to fucking release the pitch. Like, what does it matter? What does it matter? Because you're not rewarding me for my perfect placement. You know, why should I give a shit? Is the crux of the argument. Why should I give a fuck about being perfect on my pitch release when it doesn't matter where it goes? And there's no way around it. Yo, Billy, what's good? There's no way around it. It just blows my mind. And people will say, like, oh, no. Like, it needs to be like that because it makes it fair. No, it don't. Who does it make it fair for? It makes it fair to no one. Okay, and if you're saying that it makes it fair to the hitter, that's a one-sided argument. You're tipping the scale towards one player. Instead of it being, all right, here's my pitcher's pitch. I'm going to throw it. Hitter, you got to go hit the ball. You know what I'm saying? You're bailing out bad play again if you don't allow bad players to be bad. If they suck at the game, then let them suck at the game. Dude, what is my helicopter doing over there? Like, there's a bunch of people that are spawning. Let's go kill them. But that's my feeling on the subject matter. Is that you've gotta be allowed to be dominant at the game. Like, you know, they go like, oh, it'll just make the good players better. Good for fucking them. Like, they deserve it. They're great players. Like, good for fucking them. Like, it's lunacy. That's fine. It's fine, Billy. It's fucking lunacy to me. It's a lunacy. It really is. It's just a disaster. Shit. I did really good in that game. Oh, this is me. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know, those are the big changes, is being rewarded for perfects Like, there should be specific things that occur with a perfect perfect. Pitching has to be more rewarding. I talked about the rights for players and stuff like that. I think that's got to be... Yeah, I'm going to be streaming again tonight, Billy. 100%. 100%. You know, that's my biggest thing, is that it's got to be rewarding. Because what's the incentive? What is the incentive to play if it's not rewarding to the player? If you could just say, all right, you know what? You know, we're going to put your friend Kyle up against fucking retard Magoo, and we're going to tip the scale of the actual creation of the game to make it even though your friend Kyle should fucking obliterate him. Billy, what we're talking about is hopefully what changes could be made to MLB 20 going into MLB 21. What changes could be made to the game to make it more fair. Now, you could argue that I'm arguing it for it to be less fair, but in actuality, I'm arguing it to be as fair as fucking possible. That if you suck total ass, the game should not suck you off. And if you're great at the game, you should be rewarded for being fucking excellent. Like, I'm arguing that it becomes fair based on skill, not fair based on opportunity. Because right now what it is like, you can have perfect release on a fastball, and it goes nowhere close to where you want it to go, leaks over the plate, and then you give up a homer on a pitch that shouldn't be a homer. It shouldn't have even been there. You know, with perfect fly balls and grounders and lineouts. If you've ever played the game, there's if you play PCI, there's 3 tiny dots on your batter's eye, and in the strike zone. And if you time it up perfectly with the pitch and you hit it perfectly on those dots, it's called a perfect. And there's a bit of a contact boost. But those aren't always guaranteed to be hits or homers. And I disagree with that. Those should be guaranteed hits and homers. You know, and just that the play style is not appropriate, in my opinion. That there's just it's tailored to not be... Alright, this TF Clutch YouTube is really a bit sus, if you ask me. You know, I just don't agree with tailoring a game to fucking morons and it being kind of accepted as, oh well. You know, what is the incentive to get good at the game? What is the incentive? Oh my god, there's just everybody there. You know, what is the incentive to do good? What is the incentive to have good timing on your fastball or your curveball or your changeup, whatever pitch you're throwing, and it just goes wherever it wants to go? Like, it shows you where it's supposed to go, and you have perfect timing, and you've got a guy with over 100 control, and it just has a mind of its own on certain pitches, not all the time, but sometimes, and it's just very odd. And always when it happens, it gets cranked for a homer when it should never have been a thought. Oh my god, that was awful accuracy. That's what I'm arguing. And then with the fly balls, that you'll give up an early homer. You know, there's a timer of very too late, very late, late, just late, good, perfect. And then on the other side, good, just early, too early, and very early and too early. And, you know, there are people who hit very early homers on certain stadiums down the lines, but then, you know, you'll crank something that has 103 mile an hour exit velocity, perfect fly ball to center, and it doesn't count as a homer. It's a caught. It's a fly out. F8. And it makes no sense. You did everything right. There's physically nothing else you could have done. Just bad RNG. Like, there's nothing else you could have done differently in that situation. You lined up your PCI perfectly. You lined up your timing perfectly. Like, there's nothing else you could have done. And the game really doesn't give a shit. And that's the biggest gripe that so many pro players have with the game.
Check your damn targets.
That so many pro players have with the game. It's why a lot of them don't play it anymore. They don't rip it because it's just a joke. You know, why play that was my thing too, was like, I wasn't good at PCI. So then when I heard that directional was rewarding you for just having good timing and it would just take care of the business, guess what? I switched to directional, and I've been using it for almost the entire playing cycle, and I'll go up against people who are World Series rank or 12-0 in BR, and I'll kick the shit out of them. And that shouldn't be allowed. I shouldn't even be allowed on the same ball field as them. But I am. And I win. And I just don't think that's appropriate. Like, it's what I used to play, and I don't think it's appropriate.
Napalm strike standing by. Scorcher optimal. Napalm
Probably gonna be split behind.
We've lost the hard point.
Who gives a shit? We're winning by a fucking country mile.
Hard point identified. Hard point is secure.
Napalm strike standing by. Napalm on target. Scorcher headed to rearm.
Hard point contested.
Oh, it's contested?
Hard point lost.
I honestly don't even give a shit. I might just stay in this one.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hard point identified. Hard point locked down.
But, you know. That's really, where I kind of stand on the issue. Chiefs, all the way. I think the Chiefs are gonna whip the fucking shit out of them. I think that, when you look at it, it's the 1 seed versus a 5er. You got an old QB. He's not mobile. All he has is his arm. I like Tyrann Mathieu. Again, remember, they were down to a much better team in the Super Bowl. The 49ers were way better than this fucking team is. Way better coaching staff, way better defensive players, way better everything. I don't like the Buccaneers secondary. You know, the 49ers had a way better one, and they were down in the Super Bowl, and they came back to win, and win pretty soundly. It's Patrick Mahomes. He's a fucking legend. It's scary how good he is. I think you're out of your mind if you think that old ass Tom Brady is gonna beat a kid in his 20s who's way better than he is. He's got a rocket of an arm. I mean, I don't even think it's a question that Tom Brady is gonna win this. Tom Brady's gonna lose to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I think Patrick Mahomes has the better wide receiver core. He's got the better tight end. He's way younger. He's way younger. You know, I don't. You can't tell me that old ass fucking Gronk, who gets targeted like twice a game, is better than Travis Kelce, who was had the second most receiving yards of any receiver in the league, and he's a tight end. Tight ends aren't supposed to have that recognition. You got Tyreek Hill. They don't have a Tyreek Hill. All they have is Mike Evans, and Mike Evans fucking sucks when compared to Tyreek Hill. Who do they have as their running backs? Leonard Fournette. Wow. They've got like a 8 running back headed monster with Le'Veon. It's unfortunate that Elaire won't be there, but they still are goated. Yo, Heyday, yo. I'm not gonna lie, Heyday. I was watching your streams as your friends were trying to fix your Discord, because I was trying to figure out how to do it. I was trying to see if I could pick up any tricks and tips that I could use when I will probably have to inevitably use that bullshit. I was trying to figure it out. But, yeah, no, Billy, 100% Chiefs. Chiefs by like 20. I mean, it's not even going to be close. It might be over at half, honestly. I know that Super Bowl 49 was over at half. And then they came back. So. I mean, Super Bowl and 49. But Super Bowl 51, I meant. Super Bowl 51 was 28-3. God damn! Fuckers. Like, this is why I hate joining games that are late. Like, joining games late. Like, fuck me, man. Because you're not even close to your streaks. Everyone on their team's getting their streaks. Like, what are you supposed to do? Wow. The general with a rate of 26.
My crew is
Dude.
big and it keeps getting bigger.
I don't even know if there is a thank you that can compare to that. 26. Holy shit. And like, good lord ol' fucking mighty.
Is big and it keeps getting bigger.
26. Well, thank you, Orin 357 for the follow. Avoid Hydra with the follow. I'm reading off the thing. That's why it's not that great. Saku, I'm leaving this game. Hold on. We gotta focus up. I lost the game anyway. What does it matter? Saku, thank you very much for the follow. Apex Lover 65. I like Apex too.
And it keeps getting bigger.
Thank you very much for the follow. But holy shit with the raid. Good lord almighty. Thank you very much for the biddy. Bullet beans. Thank you very much. I got to hear Utini for the first time in a long time. But wow, a tremendous
is big and it keeps getting bigger.
a tremendous thing. Blue Wombat 23, thank you for the follow. And It Lemo for the follow too. But General, I can't thank you enough. It's actually pretty funny because I had literally just thought like, oh, because Heyday was talking, I was like, oh, I just promoted I got myself, like, when I started the stream, I just promoted myself in the Discord. I was like, but nobody really ever came through. And then that happened. And then that happened. Just fantastic. Thank you so much. And then General with the subscription. Just tremendous thank you to everybody in here. But wow, like, it's insane. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, you think it never happens, and it does, you know, and, because General raided me, I think 9 days ago. He raided, with, I believe 9 people, and it was, Mike. He recommended, and I was very thankful for that. But then to see 26 and to have, what, 31 people at a time? Good lord. Thank you doesn't begin to say it. I really have nothing to say. Genuinely, I'm being completely honest with you. Everyone who's here, thank you very much. I was just chatting about, thank you, Jordan. Thank you very much. We were talking about MLB and, the new game and what they've got to change and fix and all that. But anyone in here, anyone who's new, you know, I like to just chat, hang out, have some fun. Thank you, Bean. No, yeah, I love doing this. It's really, I love doing this shit. It's so fantastic. But, just ask questions. Just question me. I love talking. I love it. I love it. And, General, I went back and watched the last time that you raided, like, right before, and you were like, I like this kid's energy, and I was like, thank you very much. My day's good. It's way better now that all you guys got here, but no, it's been going very good. I hate this map. Why am I playing this map? I absolutely hate this map. My day's going really good. I can't complain. It's, no, heyday, it's good. What's up, man? But, how's your day? Yeah, no, I hate this map. This map is no good. I really hate it. I don't know why I'm still in this. Someone just followed. I gotta change the things. I gotta change the voices. Darth Vape Ninja is now following. Thank you very much. I'm quitting this. I hate this map. I really do. I hate this map.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger.
I hate this map. Actually, let's rip a little new time. I haven't ripped that. Redeem J. Thank you very much for following. I think I followed you. I think I followed Redeem. Like last week. I'm pretty sure. But thank you very much. Yeah. I get you, Oren. I mean, I'm pretty good at the map. I just don't like it. I don't like I think you're talking about the map. I hope you are. I don't like the layout. I don't like that the bottom house, you can't really run through it. I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling the layout of that map. I just don't like it. I don't like that you can't go in the first floor in that one map, in the one building, but you can in the other. I'm not really down with that. I'm not really feeling that. Nah. Billy, I'm probably gonna stream either this again or Among Us. I have to see. I really like streaming MLB. I want to stream MLB, but I don't really play online. It's all offline, so I don't know. I might just stream COD. I might just be streaming COD. But no, Apex. My day's been good. I've just been relaxing, chilling. I just decided I was ripping MLB for hours offline, so I was just like, you know what? Let me just go on here. Let me play some COD. Let me just rip some COD. I'm excited for the new for Express to come out. I love League play back in Black Ops 2. That was my shit. We used to play that. Oh my Christ alive. We must have played that 7 hours a day, every day for about a solid 6-7 months. Good lord. Good lord. We played that all the time. So, and we played Express, we played Slums, Standoff, Raid. So to see that map coming back, I'm really excited. Also, I love Apex 2. I love Apex 2. Apex, we were ripping Apex all the time when it first came out. Bullet Bean, thank you very much for the follow. And that one biddy again. But, I loved Apex 2, but my biggest thing, and I recorded a little bit of it, some of it, shameless plug, is on my YouTube. If you type in !YouTube, you'll see that, what we've got there. You can go to the YouTube, and I have a whole playlist, like 55 games, recorded back in 2013 of League play. I loved it. We used to play that all the time. Yeah, Oren, go make some din-din. What are you gonna go make? That's what the big thing is. Go rip some dinner. It better be good food. I mean, honestly, come on now. Apex, MLB is Major League Baseball. What I'm talking about is MLB The Show 20. It's fun. It's by far my favorite sports game. Hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Apex. You don't have to be good at a game. Like, I am not good at Call of Duty. I'm okay. I can handle my own. I've gotten better through the years. But I am not this ultra god. You just have to have a good personality. You have to be able to chat. You know, you have to be able to fun, you know? Yeah, like you just said right there. Like Sakuma just said right there in the chat. Right there. You don't have to be good. Like, you do not have to be good to stream. If you are able to have a good personality, you're engaging the chat, you're funny, you're a nice guy, people like to have a good time with you, spend a couple hours on stream with you, they'll watch. You don't have to be a god at a game. Does it help? Sure it helps. But you don't have to, not everybody has to be ninja. Not everyone has to be fucking cracked at Fortnite. Not everyone has to be absurd. Yeah, having fun, being engaging with chat, having a good time is way more important to people than if you're good. If you can have just good quality, you know, a good quality stream, that's all that matters, honestly. And Sakuma, I see you with that posture check. I see you with that. This is actually the posture check. Like, this is how I sit in real life. It's like, you know what, though? But you got to keep that confidence up. It's very hard. Listen, at the beginning, I don't want to sound like I'm some expert, some pro, but I've been at it for 3 months, and I've grown. And General's Discord has really helped me. It's really been tremendous. But you cannot be discouraged. You can't be discouraged at what you see with your viewership numbers. That'll come with time. Here's the thing, Apex. You're always going to have 0 followers and 0 viewers if you never stream.
Looking good.
See how deep we got? But it's true. You're never gonna grow if you never do it. Not everybody jumps in, and not everyone jumps in and grabs 100 followers day 1 and then 200 on the next day, and grows and becomes this ultimate, you know, gamer. You know, it comes with time. It comes with just, you know, knowledge and experience. And having life experiences that people could talk about, you know, it'll come. You just have to give it time. You know, when I was first streaming, the first couple of streams, I didn't have a setup. I really didn't have anything. I was just throwing myself online. I was grabbing 2 viewers at a time. You know, 19 or 20 views over a 3 or 4 hour stream, and I was happy with that. Because I was starting. Now, you know, I have a bit of a foothold. You know, a little something, and it grows, right? But it comes with time. Apex, absolutely. And you don't have to just, and you can always change your name, but you could stay Apex Lover and rip whatever you want. You don't have to be, you know, solidified. This is what I stream. This is what I do. No, I bounce around. Everybody bounces around. It keeps yourself fresh. It keeps yourself motivated.
Enemy took Charlie.
Absolutely, you should stream again. 100%. But also, like Heyday said, and it's not just for you, Apex, but it's for everybody. Don't try to stream Apex right away. Because you're going to be buried. You're going to be buried in that hodgepodge. You know what I did, actually? And I found people like a good guy that's on my streams a lot, Dre, and a couple of other guys. I went and played Fallout Shelter. You want to know why? Because I was the only one on the game. So if you looked up Fallout Shelter, the real Kuja, thank you very much for the follow. But if you looked up Fallout Shelter, guess what? I was the only channel on it. So you had to watch me. Find games like that. You know what game gave me a really good foothold right when I was climbing to about 100 followers? Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Not a lot of people were on. Also, a lot of the people who had a lot of viewership were not speaking English. So that helped me. And I was grabbing about 13 viewers consistently when I was streaming that game. Because not a lot of people want it. And the views actually went up when I went to Black Ops 1. Because there was even less people on that game. Yes, I do. Reverse. I put up all of my streams onto YouTube, but I am working right now on actual scripted content. Like, oh shit. Kind of popping off right there. Ah! But, yes, I am working on scripted videos. One of the ideas is Treyarch's tenuous relationship with Perca-Colas and zombies. I'm just kind of talking about the really weird decisions that they've made concerning Perca-Colas over the last decade. I am working on actual content. There's a lot of other stuff, too. MLB stuff that I want to talk about. I want to talk about sports stuff. You know, kind of channel back into my college radio days when I was talking about sports. I want to kind of harness that stuff some more, so there's that. But like Sakuma also said, Apex, that was what kind of turned me on in November. It kind of said, boom, let's go. Was that I was playing every day during these lockdown times. I was playing every day, okay? And I have been playing every day for a decade. So I was just like, why not just stream it and put it online? And I can't tell you how much regret I have, physical regret that I have, that I wasn't doing this years ago. So don't wait. Do it. Rip it. Rip it. Be yourself. Stream what you want to stream. I would look at smaller games like I was saying, and like a couple of other guys were saying. Look at some smaller games. Try to find a foothold. Put yourself out there on those Discords. Put yourself out there. And it'll come. If you've ever watched Field of Dreams, build it and they will come. Sakuma, so basically how I'm streaming this is I've got my Xbox going. I have an Elgato 60S from like 4 years ago recording this stream. I don't record it. It just puts it out there. And I screen capture on Streamlabs OBS. I just screen capture on OBS. There is a bit of a delay, like a half-second delay in my ears. I don't love it. I do want to kind of find a way to fix it and maybe upgrade my to the 4K one. I should have went the other way. I should have went sideways. But yes, what Heyday just said is correct. And Apex, no problem. No problem. Go get it done. And I'll shoot you a follow. Don't worry. If I'm not following already, I'll shoot you a follow. Yeah, it's all right. It's not that bad. It's not that expensive. It's not that bad. Like, to be honest with you, thinking that 4K was... When I looked it up, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like 800 fucking bucks. And when I saw that it was 250, I was like, oh, that's something I can ask for, like, reasonably for, like, my birthday or something like that. Like, that's a reasonable price. But, like Heyday said, 100%. Oh, yeah, that's right. Twitch doesn't support it. Twitch doesn't support... Yeah, 1080p. Yeah. But, no, what I would use it for is, basically, what I would like to do is I would set it up so that I get shit on. So basically what I would do is I would set it up so that I would record gameplay for videos in 4K, and then the 1080p would be done for that. Oh, would be for streaming. I would stay with the what I have now, the 60S. But like Heyday was saying, yeah. With the people quitting early because they're not getting that success, don't worry about it right away. You have to start somewhere. Everyone starts at 0. Every journey starts with a single step. You gotta get going. You gotta start. But and that is true. Unless you're a hot chick, you can break the boobs out, and then you're able to grab in hundreds and thousands of fucking people. That's what happens. It's the truth. You know, you'd say, oh no, it's not the truth. It's the truth. Right? It's the truth. Believe me, I've seen it. Yes. I just read what Jeff had to say. 100% agree. 100% agree with what Jeff's got to say. And Sakuma, I just read the beginning of that. 100% agree with what Jeff had to say. Go into other streamers' streams. Not the big ones, because they might not answer and they might be fresh. But the smaller stream. And chat. Chat. Be engaging. Shoot them a follow. Shoot them a friend request. Talk to them like they're actual human beings. I'm going to go back to Raid. Talk to them like they're actual human beings. And then, build relationships. And like Sakuma said, you can't look at a ninja. You can't look at whoever the biggest guy on Apex is. It was for a little bit, Noah J456. You can't look at that. You can't look at that. Look at what Apex Gamer is doing and worry about what he's doing. Don't worry about what other people are doing. You'll get there. You just have to put yourself out there. You just have to work hard. It is a bit of a grind. I took a couple days off. I don't like that I took a couple days off, but you took a couple days off, and then you get back after it. You just got to get after it. You got to have a good drive, and if you do, and if you're engaging, it doesn't matter about the content. Not everybody cares about, you know, you dropping 100 kill nukes in every COD game that you play. It's just about, are you engaging? Are you a nice guy? Do you treat your fans well? You know, stuff like that.
Secure the objective.
No, but yeah, but reverse. Not just my advice, but all the advice that's being given by Jeff, by Sakuma, by myself, by Heyday, all that. I think it's all great advice, and it all is kind of leaning towards the same thing, which is, you just have to, if you want to do it, do it. Yeah, like fucking, Shia LaBeouf. Just do it, man. Just rock. Don't worry about it. And if you're young, Apex, I don't know. Everybody shoot Apex a follow. Shoot Apex a follow. Let's help him out. Let's give him that confidence. Let's get it going. But Apex also, if you're small, like not small, if you're young, then you're gonna grow over time. Like, I'm 23 years old. I should have been doing this when I was 16, but unfortunately, I didn't. But I'm picking it up now, and it's okay. I don't know how old you are, Apex, but it's okay. Yeah, Heyday started at 16, and how old are you now? Like, Apex, you're 13. You got a billion fucking years ahead of you. You're gonna be good, son. I'm telling you, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. Don't get discouraged. Yeah, and now Heyday's 17 with 650, and he puts out that good content. And he might not be the greatest every time he plays, but it's about the start. Oh, you started 11, but who cares? But you stopped. Don't stop. Don't stop. Sakuma, I'm 31. Yeah. There's one guy who I chat with, who I follow. He's like 60, and I'm like, holy shit.
Hardpoint contested. We've lost the hardpoint.
I have one follower who's, I think, 9 or 10, and I'm like, oh my god. I was in middle school. You were getting born. It's like, oh my Christ. Come on. Yeah. No, yeah, General. It's all good, man. Believe me, you're good. You're good, General. But what are you eating? That's really the main thing. You can't say that you're eating and then not tell us what you're eating. Makes no sense. But yeah, no, furloughed. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? Not furloughed from a job, Sakuma, but the same type of thing where I was sitting home, ripping games with my friends or ripping by myself, for hours and hours every day during the lockdown in March and April and May, and then, you know, through June and July and all this, and I was just like, why am I not streaming this? And I've had the capture card since 2016, and I've always felt like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, right? I'll do it, oh, next time we play, oh, I'll stream it, or I'll record it. Because that's what it was at the beginning of time, was recording it and then putting on YouTube. That's what I did with the, if any of you guys are interested to go watch them, all those YouTube videos that I did of Fortnite in 18 and then Black Ops League Play in 2013, was we were recording them and then I would cut them up and upload them later on. It wasn't streaming. But, alright, Apex. Welcome back. But, that was kind of my thing, was like, I just kind of felt like, let's get after it. And then that's what I did. So that's why when I say it to Apex with confidence about getting after it, I genuinely mean that. Get after it. Don't wait. Just rip it. Get away from me. But, you know, just get after it. I know on PlayStation 4, because I've done it. I know on PlayStation 4, there's a lot of rules that you've got to follow to stream off of your PlayStation 4. Jeff, if Jeff is still here, yeah, Jeff, if you can send Apex a DM, send him a message explaining like the settings that you gotta have, because you gotta check off your that HDMI thing, and Jeff, send him a DM, send him a little message about like what he's got to check, what he's got to do to prepare himself, and what he's got to do to prepare himself to stream off the PS4. Because I've never done it, so I don't have the answers. All I do is I plug it into my thing. The only console I ever streamed off was my Xbox right when I began, like the first couple of days. I might stream Among Us, Billy. It depends. It depends. If my friends want to play this, if we can get on, then we'll rip this. Yeah, Apex. Talk to Jeff about that. Talk to Jeff about it. He will, the guy's a smart cookie, man. Apex. Jeff is a smart cookie. He could definitely, help you out. He does it. He streams from the Xbox. I mean, streams from the PlayStation 4. He's a smart guy. Talk to him about that. And he's a nice guy. He's a good guy too, Jeff. Let's run some COD, Matt.
I'm on your side.
No problem, Jeff.
Hardpoint contested. Contesting hardpoint. Wasted them.
Like, see, Jay, what's good? Jay, what's good? You missed it. General hit us with a raid of 26. We got up to like 31 viewers at a point. We're still at 17, and I appreciate everyone that's here. Yeah, no, Heyday, I love Among Us. Among Us is fucking awesome. It really is fantastic. I love Among Us. What I love about Among Us is the fact that, it makes me rage so much. Like, I love getting absolutely pissed off at people. It's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Chilling, just chilling out, relaxing, all cool. Shooting some people outside of the school. But you know, Ranked Road. Ranked Road. Is that a new game? Season 1 came out today. Well, I'm gonna assume it's a new game because it's Season 1. Rogue Company. I've never heard of it.
Hostile counter spy plane.
I'm being honest with you, I've never heard of it. Is it fun?
Hardpoint located.
What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on a person.
Friendly counter spy planes
Oh,
overhead.
it is? Alright. Takes me forever to find a game.
Inbound.
Yeah, man, it's been out for a while, over a year. It's awesome. Well, that's like that's like Among Us. Among Us is out since 18, but it only blew up in like August of this year.
Cruise missile inbound.
It's your main game. Are you done with that phantasmic, whatever the hell,
Close to hardpoint.
phantasmophobia game? Valorant? I've seen a lot of people talk about Valorant. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of people talk about Valorant. It feels to me, it feels fun.
Hardpoint is secure.
Valorant.
Plane established overhead.
I gotta say though, I really wish they didn't change Fortnite, because Prime Fortnite, which was like summer of 18, there was nothing better. There legit was nothing better out there on the planet Earth than Prime Fortnite, ripping some Fortnite with your boys. There was nothing like that on the planet. It's like Overwatch. I never played Overwatch either. I wasn't a big Overwatch guy. I'm COD, I'm sports games, and I'm, you know, like Fallout and stuff like that. I was never really into that stuff. I went 1 negative. I guess GG's. I guess you can call it a GG. But General, what are you eating? What are you munching on? Manja. It got big, then fell off because it was in beta for so long. Now they finally put rank down. Every game I'm going in against TTV players. Everyone is streaming it right now. Now see, that's a game, if Apex is still here, and that's a game maybe you should try to experiment with. Try to get in there on it. If it's available on his PlayStation 4, try to get in on that. Everybody's streaming it. Maybe you can get seen by somebody. Maybe you can go into people's streams and chat and talk about stuff. Dude, Apex, why did they have to destroy these 2 games? Like, there were 2 great games, right? So you had Fortnite, which was absurd. We must have ripped Fortnite from... We stopped playing World War II because it sucked. We played Fortnite from, like, legit the beginning of December of 17 all through 18. All through 18. And then February of 19, we stopped. Because they kept fucking around with the map, and they fucked around with the guns, and they, you know, leave it alone. And now it's just a joke. I mean, now it's just a fucking joke. It's so funny on YouTube how kids spend, like, a massive amount. I know. Actually, Sakuma, we were talking... Am I saying that right? Yeah. Sakuma XP, like, I feel like I'm saying that right, but what we were talking about, what we were talking about before was that, oh, Matt, I forgot to invite. After this game, Matt, I'll invite. I'm not gonna talk because I have to be stuck in with chat and stuff, so I can't really talk, but I'll play with you. But we were talking about that, Sakuma, was that, you know, all these games that had the microtransactions and stuff with all these kids, and yeah, Fortnite probably killed the play-to-win model, but they brought in the absurd amounts, the tens of thousands of dollars of amounts of cosmetics that people were just ripping, and then, because, again, you know, they were watching Ninja buy everything in sight because he was making $1 million every minute. So new skin comes out, boom, he bought it, and they would be like, I want to do that too. And they don't have Ninja's disposable income, and you know, there was a lot of that. 6,000 on Fort. I think I spent like 4. All on cosmetics. I didn't buy any of the season pass crap because I just earned it all. Because that's how much I ripped it. Yeah, like I said, and I was saying it before, I never went into debt on anything. I spent that money on Fort. Do I regret it? No, because at the time I had fun, and I don't regret it for a minute. I spent like $2,500 on Madden 18. I don't regret that because we had such a huge amount of fun. I spent like $600, $700 every year at the beginning of MLB, you know, to get all the live series cards so that I can get the 2. At that time, they're the 3 best cards in the game. I do it all the time, and I don't regret it. But I never spend it to debt. I spend my own money. I never, you know, if I don't have the cash, I never spend. And and that type of attitude has treated me well. So, you know, it's one of those things that it's there. But, you know, that was prime time gaming. I loved it. I missed that so much. Because the cons over the last couple of years have been so fucking awful that Fortnite was our escape from the shit CODs. Fortnite was our refuge, and it was awesome. And then, out of the ashes of that Fortnite time came Apex. And the problem with Apex, and I still think it's the problem with Apex, and it's why we don't play it regularly, is our group is a group of 4. And the group of 3 model is just not, it's just not something that I really enjoy. It's not something I agree with. I never will agree with it. I think that a lot of people have squads of 4 more than they have squads of 3. And if you have to be the odd man out, or the guy that was late to the party, you got on 15 minutes too late, I just feel like it just not good, you know, not good. I'm doing awful this game. I'm doing horrific this game. But, you know, I think that was Apex's biggest issue. Is that it was out of 3. Now, Heyday, I love Fall Guys, but my friends hate it. I still rip it on my PS4 from time to time. My friends absolutely fucking hated it. They played it for like a week, and they were like, "This is fun." And I was like, "Oh, maybe this could be like the new big game waiting." Because NBA 2K20 was dying off. We were like in the last month of that. You know, what was it, like August of 20, right? So, right? So we're all playing it, and I'm like, "Yo, you know, new COD. We're waiting on that. You know, we don't really rip MLB anymore. So like, you know, let's rip this game. Let's rip Fall Guys." I had found it. My friends were talking about it at college, so I said, why not? Let's rip it. And I enjoyed my time, and I still enjoy it. But again, I just think that game it was a very strange, a very rapid rise and then a really fast decline. Like, that game is so strange to me on what occurred. Yeah, but like Matt said, and it's totally right, is it changed. They just made so many changes to Fortnite. The map. See, they kept taking away locations to make the map fresh, where I would have just added locations to make the map fresh. Why remove? Add. You know, add on to the side of the map. Crash another thing in. You know, stop. You know, stop changing everything. Leave it alone. Yeah. After Tim won his first... Oh, that's when he started playing? I started playing when... Like, legit, all my friends were like, dude, it's so addicting. And I saw, like, Troy Dan play it. I saw Call Me Kevin. This other guy that I watched, Dark Viper AU. He's a speedrunner on GTA 5. I saw them all playing this game. I was like, I guess I'll take a rip at it. And I played, and I was like, oh, this is fun. This is fun. But I didn't play it in Season 2. I never played. Like, before that update, I stopped playing it right before that update hit. I just stopped playing. Like, because nobody played it with me. And I think that's another thing that really affects your perspective of a game. Do you have friends that play it and make the game experience fun with you?
Enemy sentry turret detected.
You know,
in our AO.
you can have fun with a game by yourself, but if you're able to have fun with friends on a game, it makes a big difference. You'll have a different perspective on a game.
The Ruskies win. Hostile counter spy plane established above.
Ah, I did terrible.
Hardpoint located.
Alright. Thank you very much, Reverse,
Hardpoint lost.
for coming on in. I appreciate. You know, you'll be lurking, but, you know, I appreciate you being in here. I've been checking it out with the, you know, with the Fallen Jedi and all that. Let me tell you something, Reverse. I think that your concept of playing games with the controller in reverse, I think it is one of the most unique things that I've ever seen in my entire life. I really think that you're gonna have just tremendous success. I really genuinely believe that. I'm being honest. I really am. Definitely am. But no. Let me go invite Matt. I also did not add. Oh shit. Matt, what's your thing? What's your name on here, Matt? Also, everybody who's in chat, ask questions. As you can see, I love answering questions, chatting, talking. Ask questions. What was it? Oh shit. There's something DC and it had a space in it. I can't remember the first word. Malahi, what's the name? That definitely sounded awful into the night. That definitely sounded brutal. But, while I wait, thank you again to the 10 people that followed. You know, from the general raid. Thank you, just a tremendous, thank you. Oh, okay. Variety. See? I had to remember how to spell variety there, that's why. Come on. Here it should. Add friend. Share my real name. I think I can share my real name with you, Matt. I'm pretty sure. It's not like we went to high school together for 4 fucking years. I'll invite to a game. Yeah, it's not like we don't know each other. But no, but anybody, write about anything. Ask me about games, opinions. Ask me anything. I don't give a shit. I talk to all, and I talk about anything too. So message away. You're good. Hold on. Right? I invited you, right? But, oh. You know, I will. I'll play. No, Matt, I'll play. I just can't talk. I'll join you. Just toss me the invite, Matt. What was that? Oh my god. Until dawn. I watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough of that game. And it had Rami Malek before he won an Academy Award for being Freddie Mercury. It had Hayden Panettiere. Bullet, you're good, son. Bullet, you chill, man. You're good. You followed. You tossed a biddy. You're good. Where do you work? I know work is not exciting, but Hopefully I'm helping you get through. Where do you work? Yeah, Matt, toss me an invite. And then I'll rip with you guys. I don't care. I just can't talk. Yeah. I'll be in your party, I just can't talk. Because I have to stay listen to chat. My gamer tag, it's this. I wrote it there. It's Bazinga Beatles 8. It's been that way for a very long time, and I refuse to change it. I refuse. Like, the only reason that I have it changed on Xbox, on here, is because I can. I absolutely refuse to change my name to SandasGaming. Like, I will not change it from Bazinga Beatles 8. It's been like that since December of 2010, and I just refuse to change it. I refuse. Okay, good. Very good, Apex. Very good. What the fuck did I press? Moron. I'll accept that. No, I don't want to do that. Morons. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got? Wait. So. Yeah, I know. I know. It just sucks. I really don't want to change it. Wait. So, Matt, should I join the party? Should I join the party? Even though I can't talk? Hold on. I'm gonna rip another game. I'm gonna rip a game. And then toss me that invite, and then we'll play. But no, but Sukuma, I agree. That could be a fun game. Except the problem is I already know what happened. Like, it's not an interesting game to me because I already know what happens. I already know what the wrong things are, what the right things are, the different endings. Because then I watched Call Me Kevin play it, and he purposely plays games like shit, and it's hysterical. I love him. Our game is about to end. I'll just rip this game. If it's Crossroad Strikes, then I'll just. Yeah, yeah. Yes, join the party. Actually, you know what? I'll plug in. I'll put on. Yeah. Oh fuck, Crossroad Strikes. I'll just wait. Yeah, no, Matt. I'll put in. Unfortunately, I won't be able to hear if anybody donates or anything. If you do, I'll pick it up. Like, don't worry, I'll see it. It's just like I won't be able to. I'll tell you what I want to do, Apex, because I gotta ask Mango about it. But if you're not already, please go follow Apex. He's starting. He's on that grind. Oh, I gotta do that. Since I got a little bit of downtime while I'm waiting for. Yeah, post it on that Discord that you're live. That's the biggest thing. Hold on, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna follow Apex. I said I would do that. He's got 7. Come on, we can get that up to 10. Let's go. Come on now. My chat is full of pretty good people. We can get that up to 10. We could definitely get that to 10. Okay, game just ended. Alright, I'll join your party. Oh, I might do that, Sukuma. That's pretty sharp.
How does that work exactly?
Goodness.
Yo, Matt, what's good?
Oh, metal. It's a metal.
What's
What's
good?
up, Dylan?
That's why.
It's, these are my friends here from college, and then we got Kyle here.
Some
Canada.
random fucking Canadian dude.
It's good, bro.
What's up?
Dylan.
How's everybody? I'm Matt's friend from high school.
Hello, Matt.
Oh,
May,
word,
yeah, may or may not have helped him pass a couple of classes. May or may not.
I believe it. Matt's a fucking
No,
idiot, so.
we had
You
some good
hopping in
times, yeah. Just toss an invite. But we had a good time at Kellenberg. We really did. We had a really good time.
Matt just.
Did you guys wear uniforms?
Fun
Yeah,
relative,
yeah,
but yes,
yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we wore uniforms. They weren't that bad. Like it wasn't like that bad.
Where'd you live on Long Island?
I live in Hempstead.
Where do you live?
I live in Hempstead.
Oh, word.
I live like 2 miles away from Kellenberg.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right by the old Coliseum.
Yeah, no, I went to Garden State
Alright.
What a
School.
Nah, watch
I
your
grew up
mouth. It's
Very close to
a
there.
temple. The old barn.
The barn is. Oh, thank God the Islanders left.
No, they're still there. I think they're playing like tonight there.
They're like
You used to walk
rebuilding.
to the barn.
They're not playing tonight. They're playing on Sunday,
They
I
did
think.
cancel everything.
Or no,
They
in
did
2
cancel
days.
everything. All right. That sucks.
We
Dylan, I just sent you
Alright.
an invite. You should have him.
It says lobby is full.
You have
Crossplay on.
Yeah, yeah.
play enabled.
You want to send an invite?
Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can. Yeah.
Or Maga and
Yeah.
or Matt back out and invite, try that or something like that.
He might not have crossplay.
I got crossplay on.
Okay.
Cause I play with my
Next thing you.
Cause I play with Matt. You know Finneran. You know Kevin. I play with him all the time. And he's on PC.
Bye, everybody. Did somebody send an invite?
Try this one.
I'm literally not getting any.
Neither am I.
I got
What?
it.
Oh, I got that one.
It's weird. Maybe it's like delayed. We got
Yeah, we're all
4 here.
Oh no, hold on. I got it.
Shanley
Hold
might
on.
join us. Shanley.
I think I joined. Yeah, I'm in.
Black Ops.
Oh,
Yeah. Word. You good?
Shanley's gonna join us.
You streaming? Just curious. Currently?
Man, also Apex. There's my Discord. If you want to put it in there, join that. Put it in there. I gotta talk to Mango. I gotta figure out how to do that shout out command. Where if I like wrote like shout out Apex Lover 65, it would actually put his channel there. A link to his channel. I gotta figure out how to do that.
I'm gonna report Kyle. I'm gonna say he's offensive offensive username.
But I personally switched to Geonotion.
Dylan, I got a little.
Gorbachev.
You got some interesting names here for
What are we
acquisition.
talking about here, huh?
Gorbachev, KGB. That's a good one. That's legit. Wuhan's fault is pretty good.
Oh.
Wuhan's fault is pretty good. I mean, where's the lie? I don't see a lie there.
I think we're saving the best for last. Once my friend Shanley gets in here.
You're not ready for this.
See, my account name for
Okay.
Gorbachev KGB is actually really
Did I
old.
not say hi, right?
I mean, I changed my name on here
Sorry.
just on
Oh,
Xbox.
hey, Liam, I didn't see you with that
you
shirt
haven't
on over
left
there.
since I.
Like just on not on Xbox, just on Cold War.
Hello.
I've been Bazinga Beatles 8 since I was like 13. I'm just refusing to change it.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't say hi to these fuckers when I walk in.
Hey, dude, you give me a
What's up?
kiss every time you walk in, Liam.
Is Shanley getting in here?
Well, yeah, it's maybe like a.
Dude, I'm connecting,
like a
so excuse
joking
me for
reference, like a
connecting, bro.
Inshallah or something like that.
Kyle,
I'm
how's
just kidding.
Canada, dude?
Maybe like I'd give my life for Pakistan or something like that.
Kyle, how cold is it outside your house right now?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a good question, actually.
Is there snow on the ground?
Let me take a look at the weather
We-
real
Did you get hit
quick.
by that
We got-
nor'easter?
Do you
We
have
got
polar
rocked.
bears in
It's
Canada?
-1.
Rocked on the island.
Negative
That
1
shit.
Celsius.
Yeah, you guys got hit hard.
Negative
yeah.
1 cell. Can you
Oh,
translate that to like?
What'd
a
you get?
That's like
Celsius,
30.
please?
How much did you
Dude,
get?
I was
It's
Matt?
31
That's like
degrees,
slabs
my
of,
friend.
like 50-pound slabs
There are
of
300
ice
hectares
off my
of
driveway.
forest in this forest.
Uh,
They give me
guys.
Celsius. Oh,
Well, I
it's
got-
minus
we
1
got, like,
Celsius,
18.
Like, what the fuck?
we got like
dude?
18 inches.
Don't be shit on hectares,
Cal,
my
you gotta
man.
start saying A more.
I really just need you to shut up and start the fucking game.
Nah, he's just a Quebecois.
I'm not
You
the fucking
stupid
leader.
fucking bitch.
Are you gonna get in the fucking game?
We got
Alright, well,
we got
we're
like
running
18.
one.
We got like 18 inches, but some places in New Jersey got like 3 feet.
Are we chilling?
legit.
Oh, are we just leaving Shanley behind?
Listen, once Shanley figures his shit out,
I'm not the
fucking
fucking
figures,
leader.
Yeah.
then he'll come.
Man,
I'm
we're
gonna
waiting for
murder
Shanley.
whoever
What
it
are
is.
we
I'm gonna
doing?
dox whoever just started it.
I'll
You
post
just
that.
don't.
Post that.
I have your IP.
Fucking kid doesn't even know how to fucking use his Xbox. He's got
Yo,
what level are you?
says the guy
238 or
giving
something?
to me shit in fucking Celsius, bro.
Wait, did
Oh,
you actually
congratulations,
say,
brother!
yeah,
you're
what-
the only
what was
fucking
that?
place in the world that uses a different.
Yeah, because we're the
fucking
best
Xbox.
and our brains are the biggest.
Next,
so-
you're fucking.
You have to make your measurement system simpler because you guys are simple-minded. We are complex creatures.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that
Accurate.
metric system bullshit.
Yeah,
Like-
Yo,
fuck
tell
the
me
Exactly.
why.
I use the
why-
American system. Thank
I
you
use
very
the
much.
Why when I
imperial
went to
system.
Florida,
You know what's really annoying at work? The cabinets that we order are from Italy, and they all the dimensions come in centimeters, and it's not equal to inches. So it's like you're working with like fucking like 16ths of an inch all the time.
Let's see if I'll connect this time.
Thank
Maybe I will.
Thank
maybe I
God
won't.
on
Why? You think you're the fucking big brain of the fucking world, Chief?
Yeah,
Why did I
dude.
go to fucking United States of America?
thank
That's
God
it.
that we
Right?
rejected
I
that
went to
shit in
fucking
the
Florida.
70s. Thank God.
I went to
Florida.
Florida and
You went to
bought, like, I was at-
undoubtedly
I
the
don't even know,
dumbest
I was at a
state in the
fucking
Like-
Walmart or some shit like that.
Yo, give me like,
Yeah, you
give me
went to
one
a
thing that's
Walmart
not
in
just
Florida.
maple syrup that comes
You're
out
gonna
of
see the
Canada.
dumbest people on the face of the planet, Kyle.
And when I fucking
That's
told
funny,
her
Sakuma.
that I was from Canada,
Happens.
she asked, "Oh, do you guys have Wi-Fi up there?"
Tell me how you think you're the smartest country in the world. You
Yeah.
fucking retard.
Florida's
I mean,
stupid.
you have like a whole subset of your population
That's
that
so
Quebecois who think
You
they're
guys
gonna, like,
drink
have their own
bagged milk. I
independent
don't wanna
nation.
hear it
So,
from
I
Kyle.
mean,
I just think
you got
Oh, that's-
you got
oh, that's
you got
Back
your
up.
mental
You have
rejects and we got our
Wi-Fi?
mental rejects.
yeah, yeah, we have Wi-Fi. Yeah. Let's
I
go.
just think it's funny that in the 70s they tried to make America go to the metric system, and Americans are just like, nah, we're not doing that.
No.
Fuck that.
Let's play Miami.
This is
We'll just do
stupid.
things on our own way.
I loved it.
I said no, and I was no,
Miami,
no, no,
Miami,
no.
Miami,
I'm not.
Miami.
I'm not.
Miami.
No, I can't do. I
No,
can't do
Miami.
Miami. Miami sucks. I can't. I just can't.
Armada.
Oh.
I don't like Armada.
I hate
Armada
all of
was
these
so
maps.
suck.
All of these maps suck. The only maps I play are the Black
Nice,
Ops
we're
2
gonna get
maps
the
that are in
Mac
this
10s
game.
No,
I
I think I'll
like,
still run sniper with enemy.
Moscow is aight.
The Pines is good. Moscow's good.
Moscow's aight.
For the most part, it's all
The mall-
bullshit, though.
Is aight.
I kind of like the
Hell yeah.
garrison.
Helen Keller
Yeah, Pines.
could
the
have put her
malls, the
hand in
Pines.
water and developed a better
I know.
map. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's
Probably
crazy.
scribble on a map and done
Are we
better.
gonna get dude? They could even give us some Blops 4 maps because a few of those are. Really
No, probably the next map we're gonna get
I like
is gonna be slums or standoff. They're just gonna rip all that stuff from Black Ops 2. Maybe jungle.
Just get fire.
Maybe jungle and firing range from Black Ops 1.
Oh, dude, if they
Jungle would be nice.
What I want from Black Ops 1 is convoy or hotel. Those maps were fantastic.
Two
I
down
love
right,
that
was
two,
lit,
two
too. I got
right,
stuck.
below,
I got stuck.
I loved it.
two below A, underneath.
Stadium was legit.
That map.
I love
flag.
Stadium. Somebody wasn't playing.
Alright, I'm gonna push
Behind
up
me.
this bomb.
That map was
At A.
banging, dude.
There's another guy right behind that wall.
We're planning B.
On it.
The bomb has been planted.
See, Cold War camos.
They're just
I already
getting all
bought it.
No,
over,
behind.
I mean,
me,
I
not
already
B.
grinded
Every
for
fucking
it.
map
He's out
in
there
BO1.
to the left.
I'm out.
Fire.
You might have ran around.
Behind you, Gorbachev.
Oh, I'm muted. I did
I
not
know
call
this
that.
other.
Behind you.
Come on, Biden. Fucking goddamn it, Biden. Fuck.
Degrade the last
See,
asset.
the real vice president. The real
Nice
vice
shot.
president beat him. Pence. Fuck.
Bomb deactivated.
Oh, I'm still pissed.
Pence
I'm
won the
still
day.
torqued about that, and it's been what, 75 days?
I've been caught in a day and a half. Excuse me for stinking.
How good this kid is.
I'm still not happy, and it's been like 75
What
days.
riveting game.
Dude, that grenade
That's what
fucked
happens
us,
when you
Kyle.
play fucking Sea of Thieves for fucking
Everybody fucking
the day.
runs a stoner.
Advanced Warfare.
Switching sides.
Advanced
Blah, blah,
Warfare
blah.
had the laser gun. I know exactly what gun you're talking about. It had the infinite ammo, you held it down. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they had to
Hold
go
the objective.
the below passage
Low.
through B.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna snipe long.
Dude, Black Ops 1 had all the maps. That's why I think Black Ops 1's the best COD of all time.
Up, too low, on A,
I hit
left
Mark
side.
Did they
I got a
push all the way
sniper on
through?
them.
Did they push all the way
Push
through?
mid.
deserve
No,
that
they're still
game.
on their side.
I killed one in
Oh,
cafeteria.
On bomb, on A bomb, laying bomb on A. He's planning. Once you're left.
Wait,
Oh,
Sukuma to what?
no.
Yes to what? Yes, I was right about the
shit,
gun.
up top.
Or yes, Black Ops 1 is the best Call of Duty ever.
He's up to your right. He's right above you.
Both in my opinion are right answers. I just think Black Ops 1 is so great. The zombies was all fantastic. The multiplayer maps are fantastic. Best campaign ever. I just think Black Ops 1's the best. Best guns.
Black Ops 3 was.
Black Ops 3 was
Let's
lit.
Let's go for the defuse.
No, 4 was the one we just played.
Black Ops 2,
all the
I love
time,
Black Ops
right?
2 because of the League Play. Oh my god, League Play was the best thing they ever added to that shit.
No
Degrade
business
their
getting
last
that kill.
asset.
Oh yeah, the gun. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Sukuma,
whatever.
what's your favorite
Another
COD?
shot.
What's your favorite COD?
You didn't deserve that third kill.
Probably, I know, you're probably gonna say COD or Modern Warfare 2. I just think it's Black Ops, and maybe because Black Ops was my first one
This
and had my.
I don't have any of that
What are you
connection
shooting
there,
through?
but
You're shooting
okay.
through like a fucking
A steel
beam.
beam.
A steel beam.
Like
Steel
hello.
support frame, dude. Yeah.
Dude, that's like the Twin Towers. support.
Not at all, General. General, go right ahead.
What the fuck?
Rip it.
Twin
100%.
towers. Alright, where we
My
going?
permission
So
granted.
that's Twin Towers,
100%.
You know what I mean?
We had to go.
We got
We're trying a
I'm
little.
gonna go
Yeah, no problem.
run and
Somebody come
dive.
I've been
dude.
trying a little bit of
Alright,
I'm going
Warzone.
up top. with
Warzone
you.
is lit. I don't mind Warzone. Warzone's
Oh,
pretty fun.
Just one.
Warzone, I have no issues.
Hey, yo, who
The guy long here.
in the
I
kitchen
had a
right now,
grenade.
dude?
I'll
I'm
push
like,
down.
I think
That's
Warzone's
probably-
better than Blackout was.
Dead. Hey,
Oh, I got
comes
shot
out.
in the back, deep in their spawn.
I ripped that guy. He's so fucking one shot. Holy shit.
Let's get a
Putting the
plan.
bomb down B.
2 guys in their spawn. One guy I was shooting at. The other guy, Grizzly. Kyle, you're right near him. That's where he killed me.
Check other side. Maybe they went around.
I'm watching the back.
He was on those barrels back there too.
Yeah, I got one in the back.
Yeah, no problem, General. 100%. Thank you again for the raid. I have.
Just hit him in low.
You 100% have my
Bro,
permission.
he's
He
healing.
ran
He's
back
healing.
around.
That's
That's got
for
some
hockey.
bad
Don't
RNG
get
right there.
cocky. We need to repeat that performance.
I don't know how any of that connected, but whatever. Fuck it.
Hopefully it's in good taste, right? No, it probably will be.
How'd you not connect there at all, Kyle?
Switching rally points.
It's what happens when you're not using the best gun in the game.
We're good.
AK Magnums or Akimbo Magnum. AK Magnum.
So we go with the
Watch right low.
I'm watching. I'm going low again.
Last
I'm gonna
time they
do
were on
something
offense, they
crazy
jumped
here.
onto the ship. I'm
run
gonna
right
look.
across to their
Let me see if they
side.
jump onto the ship. Nah, they didn't jump.
Nice, I'm trying
Oh, he's coming up the ladder. How'd he get there so quick?
It went up, right?
Up. I don't know how the fuck he got there so quick.
I'm behind them already.
Guys trying to rotate around us.
I'm on B.
I'm watching low
They
left side.
Looks like he's in mess hole.
Shot.
I'm gonna throw in. Yep, he's stunned.
There's a guy in there.
I got him. Oh, in the back.
Show him
God damn it! With the smoke, with the
Fuck
stinking
out.
fucking Nova gas. It's bullshit.
Just hard scope.
I hate
it,
that.
Dude. Okay,
I really hate that.
Enemies down to 1. Make it
Oh,
0.
guy at their spawn shooting at me.
Shit.
Yeah, you got him, nice.
Good job, CIA.
Bro, when League Play comes out next week, they've got to ban the Nova gas. That's so ridiculous.
CDL,
Send.
listen, CDL is gonna be usually get called for fucking all these LMG akimbo using.
That's why I'm slowly switching to subs.
Great. So I'm just
Slowly
running
using
the
subs more, but right now,
Oh no,
just
I'm
gotta use
hey,
the
listen,
stoner.
I'm still
That's
gonna
why I'm
fucking
still
abuse it,
using the
alright? Shut the
stoner and
fuck up.
akimbo shit, because
I'm
I'm never
fucking
gonna
play
play
my video
League
game.
play ever.
Yeah, League play's just not worth it, to be honest.
Black Ops 4 was pretty fun when we did it.
I had
Oh, they jumped. One jumped onto the ship.
Cause you don't get a
He
whole bunch
parachuted
of
down.
bullshit. There's a guy down low sniped me. Fuck.
He's in the water. He's ripped. He's dead.
Definitely something up here.
5v1.
Make it 0.
Yeah, he's right here.
He's
League
in the...
playing real quick to get the points.
Bomb
I'm
active.
going up
Oh,
now.
come on. Let me get the point.
Shit.
What a turnaround here.
That's a good round.
Look at this hard scoper, bro. Do you see
Look at this
that?
hard scoper. Fucking
Ooh.
man of the team.
Oh,
that
that
was
was pretty nice.
That was nice.
Dude,
That was nice.
Hard
You're just,
scoping.
Oh.
dude, if I had to fucking click the X on the
Switching rally
fucking
points.
window, it's really that easy, dude.
Trump, shit on.
It's just a window you need to close, you know?
You
I'm
talking
gonna
to
try
me?
and get to the other
What are you,
side.
what are you talking
Defend the
about?
objectives.
I'm gonna watch.
I'm talking to air. I'm word
Are you
vomiting.
talking to a window you need to close? Oh, a little flick to the X?
All right, nobody parachuted down.
This kid's
We've
thermal
pulled ahead.
stonering me,
Oh, what the fuck? He's in the back of the map.
but he has cold-blooded on.
Ooh.
I don't deserve that hit marker game. He's using a fucking thermal stoner. Why do I get a hit marker? Oh my god, dude. Don't challenge that, Matt. He's where are you? He's just hard scoping at.
Goodbye!
Mac, there's a guy in the far left window after that guy. He's sitting in with a thermal stoner.
He's in there. He's in there way
Left,
back.
this guy?
Way back.
This guy with
the
Mega
smoke over
Killer
here?
on this.
He's in there way back building. Watch it.
You might be able
They're
to
camping
see.
their spawn, right? There's
Yeah,
two, last two.
At
on
least
the
two of
spawn.
them. At least two of them.
Two left.
But
they're just
no,
wasting
Sakuma,
time, to be
100%.
honest, so.
Warzone is a ton of fun. I think it's better than Blackout mode that was in Black Ops 4. I think Warzone has been a ton of fun. We ripped that heavy right before Season 3, I think, came out. We stopped
been
ripping
on
it for
one a
some
couple
reason,
days
but
in a row.
we ripped it a ton. We ripped that a ton.
Ooh,
Got him.
dead.
I'm gonna go from the back. Hit it from the back.
Ripped it a ton.
I'm about to get all my perks and everything, so I'll get an RxD and a
Charges diffused.
Lit. Bit of a turnaround.
What do you tell you?
Turnaround.
Oh, look at this legend. Look at this fucking
I'm in-
legend.
I'm in last place.
I at least don't use
That was
smoke
me.
grenades, like,
Thermal
fucking
Yeah, smoke grenades are like.
That was me to get shit on.
dingo, yeah.
Oh, that guy's cracked.
Wipe out the objective.
Was that scum?
Go down right side with that RCXD.
One well-placed nade could fuck us all up.
We're in the lead.
Ooh, two bottom B.
No one's on the far right side. I got one of them.
Oh, it's so
They're flank. They might flank around bottom B. Our side.
Yeah, right here.
So I'm taking pot shots on the left side.
Dude, I'm nowhere close to that smoke.
No!
Or whoever that was.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm fucking
Fuck
terrible
me.
at this game.
You're our last active
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know how you do it.
Another one back there.
He's playing super bad. Yeah.
This guy's a thermal stone. That guy is not playing.
And then the
video
guy's on
game.
the bomb. The guy's on
Yeah,
the
the
bomb.
guy was up top
Degrade
B.
their last
That
asset.
guy's name was aim assist.
Or he could be low A. He could be down here.
I love it.
He's gonna be to the left.
Charges acquired.
I think he's top B.
That's the best bet.
Probably. She's
Yeah.
just playing. Make a plan, yeah.
That's sucks.
Bomb drop.
Alright.
That's the thermal stoner.
Look what I've done.
Kid.
I hit marker this guy too at the start of the round. It was so bad.
Yeah, not mine.
Oh, is it gonna show me when I went after aim assist? Yeah, it is. That's funny.
About to throw that.
Oh, there's something in there?
No, I'm about to throw.
Just didn't even move.
I mean, that's not even aim assist, he's just sitting there.
Switching sides.
Laser.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, this is
Very nice of you.
I might have enough points for my care package. That'd be funny. No, I
What do you
don't.
call it? Sakuma, I get it. I know what you're saying.
The objective.
But honestly though, I'd rather, if I'm gonna be talking to people, I'd rather just have the language and just deal with it at the time than mute people and only have them hear one side of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just deal with it.
He's just
Then
so much better than me, dude. It's crazy.
than not. You know?
I'm playing like shit.
Like I know it sounds very weird, but I'd rather be suspended or
Alright,
banned
come with you, channeling after this guy.
than not have them be heard.
What the fuck?
And also, as long as they
Where
say
was he?
nothing, you know,
In the doorway.
as long as they say nothing fresh, like fresh, like no racial slurs and things like that, then they really don't care because there's billions of people who curse on this.
Fucking Christ.
And they never get
It's a
banned.
stoner battle, boys.
You know,
Yeah, don't-
I'm not angry
Trying
what
to
you're
fire
saying, you know, and I'm sure that there is validity to it. I'm sure that, but as long as they're not saying racial epithets or saying anything that's egregious, you know, just the simple "oh fuck that" or this is that, then that, you know, I don't think that would be anything. 'Cause that's,
Switching rally points.
yeah,
Try
like
that,
that.
Dylan.
That's in its own category of issues, right? Like that's in its own.
Pick up the bomb.
That's in its own thing.
I want the bomb.
Eliminate
But
the objective.
you know, I only ever put my headset
Let's
on.
push up.
We got the
Do you want to go
bomb.
for A?
Like I have game chat muted,
Pushing and
and I only have my headset on when I'm playing with friends, and they know not to use those types of words and that type of stuff.
There's two down a
So-
bomb, two down a bomb.
It's not really. It's kind of like a non-issue for me.
He's up top.
Are they
My
down,
my
down,
people
down,
know
down,
what's
down,
good.
Down on A, just holding.
I'm fucking bad.
Fuck you and your fucking gas mine,
Oh,
bitch.
And there's one.
Top off your
All right.
Alright, we got a stoner better than them, boys.
This guy right here. This was just poor aim by me.
They're not even really being carry. Like I don't like. I guess they're just trading off kills. I don't even know why we're losing.
Like, are we really gonna? am I
Someone
really gonna
push
pull
with
the
me
stoner
far
out?
left
I don't
side,
want
Fox.
Someone
to.
push with me top.
I'm gonna sit back here and watch,
Alright,
see if
we're going
anybody
far
jumps
left,
down.
I'm going too far left.
He's gonna rush.
Yeah, let's push far left to get the sniper shot off Liam.
I'm gonna push top and see what
All right, I guess.
established overhead.
All right, nobody jump downwards. They're all up top. Watch that back. We have back office. Watch that.
Wow,
Watch that far back. Far back.
I got him.
Underneath?
Yep.
Are they
No,
underneath?
in their spawn.
One deep in that building, and then I don't know where the other two are.
Wait, he is playing super far back.
I mean, they had to plant, so you know.
Oh my god, it's in the window! That's so fucking
And the aim assist kid is still AFK, I believe.
He's in that window right there, he's peeking at that. Oh, he's in there.
Oh, in the back. A long.
I just push, Liam.
You gotta.
Do it,
RAIDED
Roxy,
too.
XT.
He's on the window. He's on the window right now. He's on the window.
He's-
He had a sniper. I saw the gleam.
Oh.
You can press A to jump.
Just play back. Push him.
Oh my god.
Or I guess we can.
Good shit.
It's cool too.
Don't
All right.
get cocky. We
Oh,
need
I
to
thought that was last
Bye-bye.
round.
performance.
Oh,
Nah.
No.
lol.
So we defend again.
Look at this kid, man.
Yeah, we
Correct.
defend
God, it
We've been
doesn't
doing
show
well
me.
with. Alright,
I would
so
honestly
push,
do the same strat.
Someone push top B ladder with me.
Let's do the
I
same
will.
thing again, Liam.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Underneath,
first.
yeah, I'm going
I'll
underneath.
light it up.
I'm gonna watch down here.
No, go,
I'm
top.
first, I don't
Go
see you,
left,
I'm going
okay.
first.
Yeah.
Both
All right, nobody jump down.
You
Nobody
put-
jump down.
Got one.
No
Yeah.
way I lose that.
I'm
What?
watching. I'm
How
going
do I
back
lose
and
that
watching
fight?
underneath.
Play reserve. They're gonna just camp at
Bro,
the back.
I just get laser beamed through the wall and everything.
Bomb online.
Makes no sense. How
Fine.
do I lose that fight? I
Alright,
get
ace planted
fried by fucking 74 U's. Swear to God.
God damn it with this.
To our left,
Dude,
to our
I
left.
hate this.
No!
Pull the damn plug.
We all just died in a matter of like 2 seconds.
No plane survives contact with the enemy.
Lost that game, dude.
Alright, I'm
This
sorry,
map is
I
so
gotta go
good.
grab it.
This map is so
Yeah, and then he killed me through the gas.
I'll be back on later.
Yo, leave the actual lobby before turning off your Xbox.
I'm gonna just turn on my Xbox and do another
They're just
lobby.
caters, they're shitters, man.
I hate this
We're
one.
all shitters and hearts, though.
I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back.
But yeah, no, Sukuma, I 100%. I get what you're saying, and I agree.
Oh, yeah,
You got to be
respawn.
careful of it. You know, I know that there's always people that will try to do stuff like that.
Some dirty
But
bombs.
one of the biggest things
I haven't played dirty bomb in a
is,
bit.
you know,
Probably get fucking dicked on.
that's the biggest thing, is to have people with the knowledge, like, hey, you can't say this or that. Everything else is free for all. Let's go rock. And, you know, and it's been good, you know. Like, these are grown-ass people. They seem to be intelligent. Even though I've never met them, they seem to be, have half a brain cell to not say anything dumb. So, you know, I'm not too concerned, but I wouldn't do this if my friends weren't in it, you know? Like, if I didn't have a friend in it, but, like, my other friends, no, we're good. But I appreciate what you were talking about. I do appreciate. Big appreciate.
Over that S&D.
Some respawn. Gotta warm up a little bit with my shot.
True.
Yeah, you're just terrible. You just take an entire strip of acid. See what happens.
Happens.
God bless you, God bless you, God bless you.
Kill
God bless you.
confirmed.
Oh, I love when the
The fate
map
of the free
only
world
half
is in your hands.
loads for me. Just walking on air.
Just gonna waste all my ammo doing like a memer.
Oh, it's kill confirmed. I thought it was fucking hardpoint.
Lag.
Ooh, getting better with my quick scopes.
Is the server
Oh,
like
that
dying
was
for you at all?
shot.
No.
Quick scopes with a little bit of aim assist.
Oh, that was a big lag spike. Did I freeze out? Well, I heard the Xbox menu screen, so I definitely didn't freeze out. Oh, the game just crashed. That's nice.
Oh my god, I just got shit on.
Always a good time.
I love when the game crashes out. That's fun.
It's good old Activision.
Yep.
Doesn't happen with any other game.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, that server's kind of dying. Ew.
Remember, there is an update coming tonight, so you know. We'll see.
Yeah, when's that map pack
9 a.m.
hit?
Well, no, the map pack hits at 2 a.m. I'm gonna be downloading it. You could play whatever you want, but the Easter egg hunt for the zombies does not start till 9 a.m. Eastern. That's when the Easter egg will be able to be found and active. So I'm gonna try to stream that because that's all I love zombies. So I'm gonna be ripping that fucking map heavy.
Ooh. Yeah, Firebase looks like a cool map.
Yeah, I like the concept. The
Excited.
80s Vietnam. Yeah, Billy, Activision pulled the stinky. They fucking suck.
Bye, Gorbachev.
Oh.
It was unplayable for me. I couldn't play it. I don't like it.
What do you call it? Yeah, I'll stay in the party and talk with you guys, but I'm just gonna rip like a couple games of Raid, and then I'll probably be done. Good.
Alright,
no,
sounds
I'll,
good.
I'll chat. But no, it's this streaming thing's been pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't feel like didn't really see anything for like a month. I got almost 300
Yeah, I know.
subs.
Oh,
Yeah.
hit marker.
Not subs.
No, yeah, no. Oh, 300 subs would be 300 subs would be lit. But no, it's good. It's been a ton of fun. It really is. I'm playing with Captain Insano.
Are you still in this? Yeah, you're.
He didn't die from that, bro.
I quick scoped someone and he didn't die.
No, but
my
anybody
God,
else in
all of it.
chat? Who's in chat? Write something, you know. Ask me a question. Let's have a little.
Domination.
Questions can be about anything. And I mean that, like legit. Ask me anything. Anything you want.
A secure. Enemy took
Oh,
charge.
they're just using smokes with thermal.
No steps.
Taking Bravo.
I'd be streaking pretty hard right now if I had
Trying so hard to get this play of the game.
We've pulled ahead.
No, he hit me there.
Losing Alpha. Taking Charlie.
Oh my god, bro, the wall bangs there are ridiculous.
This one's
All
ours.
locations locked down. Dig in and hold them. We lost Alpha.
Oh.
Losing C. Taking Alpha.
Behind me. Gonna be coming here. Got a 50-50 shot. Come on.
All locations secured. Hold your position.
Nice little sentry right here.
Oh, fuck. fuck? So close,
destroyed
so
it.
close. If I didn't reload there, I probably would have killed him, and I would have been on a 7, still back there. Dude, they gotta make nades not that heavy. What I mean is, like, they make it act like the grenade is it weighs like 50 pounds because you barely throw the thing.
Losing Bravo.
Butt Soup 68. It's a pretty good name, not gonna lie.
Oh, shot.
Someone stuck me and I just ran back, just like straight to him and killed him.
No, he wasn't coming from there.
He
He was still there. He just never pushed. That's strange.
turned on.
That was strange to me. Fuck. Acreades. Oh my. Dude, those Dude, I really hate the gas. Like, I can't wait for rank to come out. They're probably gonna be banned because they're so overpowered. Like, good lord, that gas thing is overpowered.
Losing Bravo.
Like, good god. It's a bit of a joke.
Oh, let's go. Fought so
Those
hard
gas
to get-
grenades.
I'm down to play some like Search and Destroy, but I'm not. I can't.
Who's gonna be ready? Did you die there or did you get away?
Yeah, I didn't get the 5-piece. But was sweating on the 3rd kill.
Half time.
I almost got that kill on stun. Come on, I've got to be it. No, my prowess in the back didn't count. Like, come on, that was a pretty good show right there. After I'm done with this game, I'd go play some Surge with you guys if that was
Switching rally points.
if that was the move.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat real quick.
Oh,
We
yeah,
might
we're
wait
on the
for
hop.
Kyle.
Grab you guys? Or you guys hopping off?
No, I'm not gonna hop up. I'm just gonna hang on the
Take the
party
objective.
until Kyle shows back up and we can do some search.
Taking C. Enemy took Alpha.
This one's ours.
Sure. We're pulling ahead. Taking B.
Behind me. Right there.
C.
Objective secure.
B locked down.
School Manly.
Securing Alpha.
What?
They captured C. We cap A.
We lost Charlie.
They can't hear it.
A locked down.
Napalm strike standing by.
Drop. The usual.
Losing Alpha.
Oh shit. Oh no, we're not. Why are you lying? Game. We're not losing A.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Behind me. Called it out, but I was not good enough to get the kill.
Yeah, probably some time for a couple more games before I eat.
How did I not get that?
Securing C.
I'm never gonna get the C.
Location secure. Maintain current posture.
Come on, come on, come on. There we go. What am I going? 21 and 10? Not bad. Not bad, 21 and 10. Like, legit. Not that. Oh, hello. Where's he coming from? Where's he coming from? He's still back there? Come on.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
That's what you call a pro gamer move right there.
Losing Bravo.
Dumb. Well, Billy, if you're playing Among Us, you know, you gotta act like me. I mean, that's probably the biggest thing. You gotta do your best Dylan impressions on there.
Victory is close. Wrap it up and let's go home. Enemy spy plane inbound.
I'm staring there and I almost missed the kill.
The capitalists will remember this defeat.
Hoorah! That's the win.
Too good. I don't want to say I'm too good, but I'm kind of too good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to toot the old horn, but maybe leave this and then I'll play like a game or two more and then we'll be done. Alright, so I'm probably gonna go rip another game or two, and then I'm probably just gonna get off for a little bit. And then...
Alright, I'm down. I'm in a lobby right now, so I'm down to play.
I'll leave this raid hard point. I'll leave it. I'll play with you, Matt. I'll rip a game. I'll rip a game or two with you, and then we'll be good.
Yeah, I probably gotta go eat dinner after that.
So am I. And then I watch Jeopardy. I watch Jeopardy with the fam. I kick everybody's ass.
Nice.
You've seen it. I mean, you saw it in history class. I mean, how much it was a competition. Didn't we have that paper? Didn't we have that paper? It was like you, me, McDaniels, Romeo. Didn't we have that paper about like gun control and shit? 'Cause you were my.
Was it gun control? I don't remember.
And didn't were me and you partnered?
It was definitely like some sort of like hot topic.
Yeah, it was on Hot Topics, right? I thought we had
so.
guns. I'm pretty sure we had guns. Because I remember having to write like a whole fucking shit ton of it. I think I even wrote your part of it. I think I did. think I wrote McDaniel's part 2. And then we had everybody in that. Didn't we have like wasn't Rack and Ellie in there too?
Oh yeah, okay, it's starting to come
Marone
back.
gave us all that shit. Yeah,
Big.
Marone gave us, like, he put all the people together. Joe Natale was involved.
Scotto too, maybe.
Joe Natale was involved too. He was in that. Yeah, no, he put like all the guys together. He was like, here, just go figure it out. You know what though? We always had a good time. We always laughed. We had a good time in that class. 100%.
He knew how to keep it light.
He did.
Everyone entertained.
And then every like once every month we would have a day that wasn't light, that was heavy on the notes and stuff, but it was like so once in a blue moon where it was like, I just remember him breaking my balls all the time. Remember White's class? Remember White's class? You were you were in my White's class. Yeah, you were in White's class with me. That's nice, Billy. But no, yeah, I remember the White class. What was it? It was 7-8, right? Yeah, it was 7-8. And then we had Zyder, which was scary.
It was like 6. I want to say like 6. 7.
No.
But I don't know. Yeah, somewhere around.
Yeah,
there.
no, I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was 7. Did I freeze again? I froze again. But I don't think I could play with you because I freeze out. It's weird.
It was working before.
Strange. Yeah, but no, it was 7-8 because I had lunch 6. It was 7-8 because then I had Weaver Science 9 to end the day.
That would make sense.
Yeah, no, it was 7-8. Now that class had a whole bunch of people in it. Had you, me, Jesse, Vinny D, Benedetto. Who else was in it? Andrew Crumb, Andrew Talk.
Geo,
yeah. Yeah, I forgot about Geo.
I remember because it was me, Geo, Crumb, and Will Guido.
Oh, yeah.
Was our, like, video project.
Oh, the video project. I had Brendan Corrigan, who's one of my closer friends. Then we had someone else, and Tia. Remember Tia? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That was fun. Dude, I had the most fun when we did that project. Oh, Hope Conroy was in that. Was in there. How could I forget that? She was my first. She was my first high school crush. That was what it was. That's what she was.
Capture the objective.
And I remember telling everybody about it except her. Like, kind of a stupid ass move.
Yeah, I figured the one person that would be that person.
But it's alright. It's alright. You know what? Good times. Because I remember White would bring it up. Because everybody knew. I mean, and Jesse would break my balls about it in front of her, too. Because he was in homeroom with her.
Securing Bravo.
He would have no issues bringing it up. But you know what? Jesse's one of my closer friends too. We laughed about that too.
Losing Bravo.
We laugh about that.
Half time.
Who else? Oh, Vinny. Vinny was in there. How could we forget about Vinny? Vinny was in there.
Yes, he was.
I think Mike Torrey was there.
Yep.
Dude, there was some like legit all-stars in that class. Who else? I feel like I'm forgetting someone that's like a really like big name. Like.
No, I think
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I definitely feel like there was another girl that was important.
Securing Alpha.
I feel like Sean Moore.
Sean Moore? Was Sean Moore there?
Securing B.
just have like a memory of me and him would always get in trouble with Zyder. Like Miss Zyder just did not like the two of us. Was it? We only took it.
Yeah,
freshman
yeah,
year,
we took
right?
it freshman year. But remember, Zyder's class was combined, like our class was combined with like 2 other classes.
Oh, that's what it was.
Like I'm not denying that I'm not
class.
denying that Sean Moore was in our Zyder class 8.
Yeah, yeah, no. You're trying to think.
I'm trying to think of the English component. I feel like there was definitely a girl in there that was. Because obviously there had to be more than Hope Conroy and fucking Tia Flowers. Like there had to obviously have been more girls in that mixture. I can't remember any of them. I did it on stream for this kid Billy. I told him, I was like, I can do my entire fucking with the teachers, the classroom. I could do every period of all 4 years of high school, and I did it. I did it on stream. It was pretty fucking fun to do. To go down memory lane. What other classes? I feel like we had more than just history. Did we have religion together? Did we have Strauss or something? Did we have Strauss?
Yeah, we did.
Second period Strauss. Yeah,
Pretty
second
sure
period.
we did.
That was that.
Was it second period? I don't remember. I don't remember what period.
I had it.
Did she tell you the story? I don't know why I remember. It was like something with like the Sports Illustrated like issue. Had like a bikini, like a woman.
No.
Like at a magazine display at like eye level.
Yes. Why do I remember this?
And she like.
Why do I
freaked
remember
out.
this?
And I was like, it's really not that big of a deal.
Wait, I
She was
totally
like,
remember this shit. Why do I remember this?
Cause she was like horrified by the whole thing, and everyone was just like.
Yeah, and you have a room full of like 25, like 18-year-old, 17-year-old boys that are like, I see no issues with this.
No, you could.
It's like you're preaching to the wrong crowd, son. Like, no good. But no, because who else was in that class? We had Joe Natali and Nick Rega was in that class. I only know that because we would always make our plans to go to Shake Shack after school. In that class, because that was a me and Joe thing.
Oh, sorry, gotta cut you off, but I gotta abruptly leave. Do a little car juggling in the driveway.
Oh.
That's not really leaving now. You're not leaving us.
But then I'm gonna go eat dinner as well, so I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
You gotta pick up flour.
What? No, I gotta go eat dinner. So yeah, like 20 minutes.
He's getting oatmeal.
Oh, is that his go-to? Is that his go-to meal?
Midnight meal.
He loves oatmeal.
Nah, there was this chick that told everybody in college that he ate.
Enemy
He
RCXD
ate.
detected.
So we started calling it
Losing
midnight
C.
meal.
The night meal for Matt.
Hey, I can't say that I've not done that to one of my friends.
Quite funny.
So it's definitely a guy thing. Like it's.
No, but like the chick, the chick just started telling him.
Telling people.
Chick that he.
Oh.
The chick was just like, yeah, I ate oatmeal. Right, okay, Matt.
Yeah.
Where does he bring hot water up to his room? What are the logistics of this?
That's right. Do you make the oatmeal and then go upstairs?
Yeah, he's make the oatmeal,
Does
or does he make it
cold by
inside the
time
room?
You're ready to go.
Is it cold? Like, we don't.
Are you having such value making it? Many questions.
We cared about the logistics of it than anything else.
Like the play-by-play of distribution.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Yeah,
how
how
much
did
they
it
put
go?
on?
Did you just like grab like a handful of it, throw it at him?
Securing A.
I'm gonna make a
See,
poor
they
man
just like
drive.
So funny.
And like, it's like, how messy is it, you know what I mean? Like, you have to like do sheets every time.
Yeah, that'd be quite messy.
Oh, yeah.
Better.
Like, be like fucking sticky in the fucking bed sheets after you're like done.
Taking A. Losing Bravo. Losing Charlie.
Objective secure.
Location secure.
No, but me.
Did you want to lease leave?
It's as good as ours.
No.
Tighten by the
They
numbers.
did.
Dog will be down.
Losing A.
Yeah, but me and Matt, we had some good times, some good laughs in high school together.
I'm sure.
Yeah, no, basically ask him when he comes back, 'cause I'm probably gonna get off now. Ask him when he gets back that during history class, the history teacher, and he would poke it too. Like, Matt's no angel. Him and this other kid, Ryan Romeo, would poke the bear. They would poke him to ask about my love life, who I was dating and stuff like that.
Really?
And they would put pictures on like the projector and shit. We didn't take notes. We were diving into Dylan's personal history during American History 2 class.
That's fucking hysterical.
And then they would all laugh. They would all laugh, and it'd be like, why? Why are you laughing? But we had such a time. We had such a fun. We had such a fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure.
No, I could take a joke. I wasn't like some like pussy. Like
Yeah,
like some people be like there was like people in the class to be like,
Yeah,
why
real
are you making fun of me? I'm like, I'm laughing at the joke. You don't have to be offended on my behalf. Like,
Exactly.
it's a joke. We're laughing around. Like, we're having a good time.
Yeah, I mean that's not something bad to be made fun of either. Having a love life.
No, but it was about the specifics of it. It was funny. It was, I can't really say it because I'm on stream, but it was funny. And
I got you.
You know,
Yeah,
and they were like,
yeah.
you shouldn't make fun of them. It's like I'm here. It's like I'm okay with it. Like, chill. It was but it was we had a good time. And then like I bowled, right? So that became a fucking meme, right? So yeah.
Bowling, yeah.
So then I would bring my bag to school because I was varsity, so I got a locker. Everybody made fun of me for that. But yeah, Kellenberg was weird with their.
Did Kellenberg have a good
Oh yeah, we
bowling
were
team?
good. My sister's on the team now. She's on the pro team, and she's like the best bowler on Long Island. It's fucking absurd. Yeah.
Really? Damn,
But
that's awesome.
like the teacher would be like.
There's a lot of bowling.
Yeah, no, it gets competitive. Like I know.
Yeah, it's a bunch of Italians.
Yeah, it is. But I know like it sounds like bowling. That sounds gay. Like, but it gets really cutthroat.
No.
Like it's kind of scary how cutthroat it gets. Like.
Yeah, it gets really competitive, 100%.
No, it's. But then like the teacher would be like, Dylan, did you bring your balls to class today? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, are you kidding me? And then they would all, and then you could get like Matt Malay sitting in the.
Teacher.
Yeah, like Matt Malay sitting in the back going, yeah, Dylan, did you bring your Sanders? You bring your balls? It's like, Matt, what? Whose side are you on, Matt? Like, come on, man. But no, we had a ton of fun. And then plus, when I say like I cheated with him, I mean it. Like I would tap like the answers like in Morse code on the table, and nobody ever caught on. Fucking morons. And I would just tap it, and I got him and Ryan Romeo and everybody around me hundreds on everything.
That's hysterical.
And then we did a project.
Dude, there was a lot of cheating.
Yeah.
There's always a lot of cheating.
We did a project.
Same thing in college.
Together. I wrote like the whole thing. He got correct. We all got 100 on it. It was like on gun control and shit. I did the whole project. I was like, this is stupid. But I wrote the whole thing. I was like, yeah, Matt Malahy wrote this. Yeah, Mike Racanelli wrote this. Like, yeah. We all handed it in. And then the teacher was like, this looks really familiar. Like, did you write this? And yeah, of course, Malahy's like, hell yeah, I wrote that. And I'm like, you better say you wrote that. Fuck.
100%,
But no, we had really a great time in Kellenberg. It definitely was a concentration camp, but fun. Like fun concentration camp. No, but it's legit. Like some of the rules were fucking dumb as shit.
It's probably not as bad as like Shaman.
Oh, well, Shaman boys take bubble baths. I mean, that's just simple, right? Like, at least we have fucking girls. Like, come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, but it wasn't like. But some of the rules. I mean, they've mellowed out since we've gone there, but some of the rules are so dumb. Like, you could have an iPad, right? Gifted iPad from the school, but you couldn't have your phone. It's like, huh? What logic does that go?
Well, you had to leave your phone.
Yeah,
in your
yeah, and if
locker
you
or
got
something?
caught with it, it was 10 demerits and detention.
I went to like public school, so
Yeah, public school's a fucking free for all.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
it's
I
like
didn't give a
yeah.
Fuck, bro. Garden City High School. People got away with a lot of shit.
Jesus.
yeah, dude, there was like fights at my school.
Oh no, we no fights, no fights. I mean, and then like there was people like if they found you with like alcohol, boom, gone, get the fuck out, give you back your money.
Yeah, like you're
you're gone, gonzo. Yeah, we had people like that. Although there was one guy in my homeroom who was caught with it. He was caught. Like, how dumb can you fucking be? Like, honestly, you're caught with vodka in your locker. What the fuck? What are you doing? But he was. And he had the right. He was suspended for like 2 weeks. He had to write a letter of like apology, and he was allowed back in. But it was like, you know, Kellenberg was fun. It was fun. It was a little community. Yeah, it was wacky, and some of the teachers were fucking cracked out. But it was fun. Like the if you guys got here like 1 second late. We were talking about this music class that we took, mandatory music class, in freshman year to learn the songs that we were gonna sing for that month's mass, and nobody took us serious, and we were all like screaming the songs, and she would think like that was like good, like oh wow look they're energetic, bro. When I tell you that there's no way that this woman did not snort about a pound of fucking cocaine before every class. She was fucking insane. Her eyes were like wide open. Bro, she was fucking whacked. She was whacked. Like,
what would happen at my school would be like when state testing would come up, like some random fucking educated would always send in a bomb letter, so we went on like class today.
We didn't have that in Kellenberg. We didn't have the state test, but I had them in like middle school when I went to middle. We had like the Iowas, the other ones that I don't know, some bullshit. Like 6th grade, like PSATs for like 6th grade, but they weren't the PSAT. I forgot what the abbreviation is, but I just remember the Iowas. I remember that shit. Every year, having to take that bull crap. And then the Catholic high school entrance exam. That was fun. And then I remember having to take the test for Regis. It was like this really big all boys school in the city. And I was like, I'll try it. Like, why not? Right? Like, let's take a rip. I had good grades. Like, I wasn't concerned. But, like, they were like, everyone you talked to when you were at the test was like, oh, my dad's a doctor. Oh, my dad's this. Oh, my dad's a politician. And it's like, they're like, what's your dad? And I'm like, a volunteer fireman. Like, they weren't looking for a volunteer fireman to go to, they want money. So, I didn't get it, but I was like, you know what? You can keep your school. I'll take my family. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to go to it's a high school.
Yeah, no, it was insane. It was like one of those like private schools, and I would have had to take the train every day, there and back. I would have had to deal with Penn Station at the age of 14 years old. Like, no thanks. I'll take a pass. Thanks.
Behind us. You got him.
But, Kellenberg was fun. It was fun. Like, and that's really what it was a pain in the ass.
That wasn't a collab.
Pain in the ass sometimes. The testing was a bitch. Holy shit. Like, people would legit make themselves physically ill. Study it. Like, insane. They called it Kellenberg disease, and it actually is a real thing. Like, people would like stay up all night for like 2 weeks leading up to the comps. So by the time the comp comes, they're fucking shot, and their immune system is like the strength of like a fucking paper. So they would just get shit on by simple colds.
Really? Yeah, you would just be so to the point where.
Yeah. But that was probably the hardest part. Was Kellenberg. Was the comps and the trimesters. Because if you wanted to go to a break, you had to go through that bullshit. You wanted to go to Christmas break and New Year's, all that, you had to go through the trimester. Easter break, trimester. Summer, comps. So it's like, Jesus Christ. It was hard, but fun. Yo, Heyday, what's good? You back? What's good? But, high school, it was a lot of fun. And then plus, like, for me and my experience with the pep rally, Ask Malahi about the pep rally. Holy shit. That thing launched me, boom, straight up into the fucking clouds. Oh.
Really? Yeah.
I was getting kind of well known in my grade, and then I did since I was the only freshman on the varsity bowling team, I had to represent the team by myself at the freshman pep rally. So, I did in front of my whole class, the whole grade, and I had to compete in like party games, and I won. And by the end of it, everyone was just chanting "Sand, sand," and it was the best feeling. Oh, I was on top of the world, and I never came down. Like from that point on, I knew everybody, everyone knew me, and I had an awesome fucking time. Like it was just great.
Yeah.
But ask him about it. Like, I know I just told you a story, but he'll be like, oh, bro, he fucking won the fucking pep rally, and we chanting his name. It's insane. And then the next year I embarrassed myself singing a solo in the chorus that everyone made fun of me on. That was fun. That was a good time. You know what, though? It was all... I never took myself so serious, you know? Everyone takes themselves so... I was just having a good time.
God damn it.
And then no prom. No prom is gay. The no prom thing is gay. At Calendar. Like that's a big gay. I wish we had that, but it's whatever. We get Disney. You know what? We get 3 days of Disney closed down to ourselves. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
cool.
And then we get a boat ride around the city with your whole grade. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I don't know what I think it did, like, we went to, like, Six Flags or something, or Dorney Park or some shit like that.
Not bad. Not bad. When we did chorus trips, like we did one into DC, we sang in DC, and then we sang up in Boston. We went to, like, Six Flags, like, after it. Like, the next day. It was cool.
That's cool.
You know, it just, Kellenberg had its moments. It really did. Kellenberg had its moments. So,
Yeah, most high schools do.
And then you got Holy Trinity, that's literally a high school with uniforms. A public high school with uniforms. Fucking joke.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Chaminade. Weirdos.
I mean, it's a pretty good high
it
school.
is.
It
It is, and it's got a lot of money, and it's got a lot of great alumni, and not great alumni. There's some fucking winners there, but
wealthy alumni.
yeah, but you know, it's Kellenberg, but just older, and no girls. Like that's all it is. Like, and a little bit better sports teams, but now all their sports teams kind of blow.
Yeah, the lacrosse program sucked.
When I was there, it was like Chaminade beat our fucking ass in bowling. They didn't lose a game for like a decade, and now like they suck. And it's like fuck me.
You guys didn't play Garden City,
No,
did you?
no, only in the Catholic League. We only, we only
private
stayed in the
schools
Catholic
played
League.
together, right?
So my dad went to Chaminade, and he lived in like Hicksville, so he said it was shit though. He did not like Chaminade.
Some people do, some people don't. You know, it's not for everybody.
I don't know many people that I've talked to that've gone to Chaminade. They've been like, "Oh, Chaminade's been great." They've been like, "It kind of sucks." It's all it is just kind of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all it is just work, and like if you don't really want to be like working all the time, it's not really worth it.
And if you don't, it's almost like a fraternity, but the whole school is one, and that's how like Chaminade like alumni kind of treat it, and it's like it's kind of weird. It's a cult.
It's like you're pledging for 4 years as you're in high school.
And like almost all of them go into like finance, business, lawyers, politicians. It's like there's not a lot of journalists. There's not a lot of like
engineers or would they,
STEM shit.
Do they have a?
Oh, they have a whole
science
science
program
building. They have a whole science building.
But they're mostly like a
dude.
like,
they literally have like a
pump out
budget of like a
business
college.
majors and shit?
Yeah,
They have like
because they have people on both sides of the political spectrum shoveling
they
cash.
got stupid
Yeah, they
money.
got
They have like a bigger endowment than like Catholic does. Lamb.
Oh yeah,
because they
bro,
got Bill
got
O'Reilly.
stupid
He kicks back all the time. Then you had like
stupid money. Oh yeah.
then you had like Elliot Spitzer kicking back cash
Forgot
too.
about
Hey, there's a lot of heads. A lot of politicians kick back some cash to Chaminade.
Back of stairs. Fuck guy hiding in the corner.
I'm putting the bomb down.
Yeah, no, it's, you know what? It's whatever, right? You know, it's what you make of it. And every high school's everything's different.
What?
The greatest gun ever invented in the
The
game.
fucking magnums are retarded. How's that even a thing, bro? I would have fried this kid.
I don't understand the thought process to that gun, why they put it into Call of Duty. They're just like, yeah, you know, magnums would definitely kill you at point blank range. I'm like, yeah, and also fucking AK at point blank range would kill you too. Like, I don't really understand this.
Look at this,
which gun?
bro.
The dual magnums.
No, that they definitely gotta.
Look at him shit on.
They gotta calm it down. No way.
They gotta make the aiming for that when you're like reticuling like super slow or something, or like make it like super inaccurate because it just literally lays
like
beams.
I just don't
See,
think
like in that scenario,
I just don't think a pistol.
In that scenario, I wouldn't have lost.
I don't think a pistol should be able to beat an AR or at range. We're talking at range. Like I got killed across the courtyard in raid by a fucking pistol. I'm like, come on now, that's a bit. It's a bit much.
Guy peeking.
Yeah, Billy. Shaman has major fuck you money. They built the whole stadium for their football team. Now they fucking blow.
Going A-long.
They're fucking. They're insane.
Dude, they asked for like wild amount of money for my dad. Since he's a lump. They like asked for like $100,000 like donation. He's like, dude, I'm not giving money.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that.
He's like, I don't know how people get convinced just donating money to your high school.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand that. I could see college 100%. But like donating to your local high school is just wild.
They get a fucking Woody, and they don't even name something after you too. It's like, Jesus, man. Like they asked me for money too at Kellenberg. I'm like, no, thanks.
Yeah, Garden City High School definitely ain't asking me for
Like
money.
my dad donates money to Villanova, and he like literally sits on a board position at their engineering school because he just donates money. It's actually kind of funny.
What school is this?
Villanova.
Yeah. Oh, Villanova, nice. Yeah, chemical engineering, right?
Dude, Villanova has just gotten super popular to go to because the basketball team's been playing well.
Yeah,
to be
and
honest.
who they get?
And their business school is pretty good.
And who they get the coach from? Hofstra University. My alma mater. Jay Wright. That's where he started. I love Jay Wright. Jay Wright was awesome.
He's probably my favorite coach in basketball ever. He just dresses so well.
He dresses sharp with the three-piecer. You always got my respect with the three-piece coming out.
Oh my god, that's some bad lag.
Oh, on stairs.
Alright, I'm gonna get off.
Where on
I'm gonna get off. It was
Alright,
chill
brother.
talking to you guys.
Yeah, take it easy, Don. Where were you?
Yeah, no, 100%. Shoot me a friend request. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Word, brother.
Alright. Peace.
Take it easy. Peace.
Alright. So I'm gonna go eat. And then I'm gonna go relax. I'll be back on about 9:30, 10. It depends. I'll play COD. I'll play Among Us. Depends what I want to do, but 100% we're gonna go. Thank you so much for the big stream. Hold on, we're gonna raid, and I hope everyone sticks around for the raid. Just a tremendous thank you to the 10 people who who followed. Let me just grab this. General for the raid, 26. I mean, tremendous. And then we got Orin 357, Avoid Hydra, Sakuma XP, Apex Lover, 65 Bullet Beans for the follow and the 1-bit cheer. It Lemo, Blue Wombat 23, General for subscribing at tier 1, Darth Vape Ninja, Redeem J 09, and the Real Kuja. Just a tremendous thank you for everybody who stuck around, who chatted. Sakuma, Heyday, Jay, Billy, everyone who came out to play. I mean, really, just a tremendous thank you. And really, I don't have a lot of words to say about it. Just a tremendous thank you. I'll be back on later. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the stream. But like I said, come by and just chat. I like to chat. I like to hang out. We like to have a good time, right? So, I just think that just a tremendous thank you from the bottom of my heart for whoever was here. And you know what? Why don't we raid? I have a choice of two here, and I've got to make a choice. Tough one. We're gonna go raid my friend Jeff from Radio. He's playing MLB. If you haven't subscribed to Jeff, please do so. He's a nice guy. He's an absolute, genuine nice guy. I went to school with him for the radio. Let's go raid him. Let's go spread that love around. I thank everyone so much who, wait, hold on. Why does it say 0 then? Fuck that. Let me do it on here. Let me do it on here. I thank everybody who like I said, who came in today. Except why did it not? I mean, that's weird. That's strange. What if we do this one? Why is it saying 0 viewers are not fucking raid? Like, what the fuck? I got mad heads in here. Like, why can't it raid? It says 0. Like, that's so dumb. Like, what the fuck? We're gonna go raid with them. It says that it won't go. Like, I don't know why not, but we're gonna go raid him. Zero viewers ready to raid next change. I don't know why that's the case. I don't know what's the problem, but Billy will be there. All right, so we're gonna go raid Billy. Hopefully we're gonna go raid Jeff. Hopefully it works out. Yeah, Hayden, I'm gonna go eat food. I'm gonna go eat manja. I'll be back on later. I will be back on later. I hope that you all tune in. But we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Jeff. Spread the love around. Yes, thank you very much, Heyday. I'll be in your stream if you stream. Thank you very much. If you stream tonight, I'll be on. I'll be with you. But let's go raid. Let's go raid Jeff.